Alright, I predict that you're about to see a really game. Meow, 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 meow. Sorry.
Yeah, we did. He died in a skirmish with Wutai.
Hey, get a load of the new guy. He thinks Vincent's playable in Rebirth. Let's go. I will use my Academy Award-winning voice acting to attempt to bring this scene to life. Be gentle. Nani? This was all burnt down, wasn't it? I thought so. Then why? My house is still here too. Something strange? I'm not lying. I remember the intense heat of the flames when I turned into Ifrit, because I'm Ben Starr, playing Clive. Hello, welcome. What's your story? This town was supposed to have burnt down 5 years ago. What the hell's going on? Sir, don't say such awful things. That I was born and raised in this town. That never happened. You're lying. Excuse me, princess. That's rude. If you're gonna talk like that, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Oh, jeez. It'll be 100 gil. Enjoy your stay, you rude people. Right. So, we've come back to Nibelheim, and it's like it never burned down. And no one remembers. What could possibly be going on? A man in a black cape. He's got a tattoo number. 6. He's got something. A luck source. Must go to reunion. Hello, shop things. Nice town, huh? We've been in business here for a long time. You're lying. Do you have anything to do with this town? How about being born and raised here? I was here till I was 14. I don't remember you. It's not nice to lie. Gosh. Sus. He's got a tattoo. Number 12. He's got something. Can you hear the voice of Sephiroth? How atmospheric is this music as well? It's just, you never really are in Nibelheim in this town, in the OG, without it feeling like this. Like it's cozy but bittersweet, but there's also something wrong. Reunion. Reunion. Fuck. Right, suppose we better turn to Ifrit and go buy some garlic. The atmosphere of OG FF7 is crushing. Oh, little dog sound. Must get it. Bring to Sephiroth. Become one with him. This guy's number's 5. He has a tattoo of the number 11. Must go to reunion. Tattoo number 4. Platinum fist. Ooh, Tifa weapon. Where are you, great Sephiroth? This track is in your top 5 for this game. It's so good with the whole OST. Yeah, it's fantastic, Tech Gamer. The soundtrack for FF7. Many other FFs have some of my favorite songs, but pound for pound, this one is just like pitch perfect. Every single scene, it's just emotionally right. Periodic report to Professor Hojo. Clone activity. Unfortunately, no clones have left this town this quarter. As previously reported, the clones seem to be sensing something. Also, my American accent is terrible. But all they say is reunion or Sephiroth, and show no other signs of activity. Confidentiality report. A total of 8 people have visited this town this quarter. Fortunately, none knew about the incident 5 years ago. Therefore, no one knows the town was restored exactly as it was 5 years ago. Our staff, disguised as town people, have improved their acting skills, and we do not report any problems at all this time. That is all. Remember how there's that Metal Gear Solid video called How MGS2 Predicted the Future? This in 1997 has crisis actors, which is an even more red-hot thing to talk about than, say, AI or echo chambers and internet censorship. But that's actually insanely ahead of its time, that Shinra would basically rebuild this town and fill it with crisis actors to basically just cover up the incident, to act like it was never there. Like, it's literally Alex Jones level shit in this game, which is crazy, man. And I never really realized that till I thought about it as an adult. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, dude, these guys were ahead of their time to think of a thing like that. Play the piano. Yeah, all right. How's this go again? You know what? You tried. That's all that matters. I would always try to do the high wind theme on that. Oi, what is it there, darling? I want to hear your story. I lived in this house till I was 14. No, this town was burned down. You're sick saying such things. Get out of here! Now, does anyone recognize that NPC? Look at that design. Does it look familiar? Because I know who that is. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, unshackled by hardware limitations, we can see how this NPC was always meant to be in 1997. Get ready for the real FF7.
7, 8.
Isn't really mine, though.
Oh dear, may I help you? Just listening. You've got a great voice.
Oh, you flatter me. I didn't even know I was doing it. You see, this cat I feed sometimes has gone missing. And when I worry, I cannot help but sing.
Sounds like a job for a
Boo!
merc, doesn't it?
Boo! Get off the stage!
Why, I sing whenever the mood strikes, really. Haven't you ever felt like bursting into song?
No, I can't say I have.
You've got an ear for music, though.
Ah, yes, truly unbound by the shackles of hardware limitations. I'm so glad that we could all see that. But don't you worry, chat. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's all over. As in the intro of that side quest. We still have one more thing we need to do. And there's one more part that you all need to see, that you all need to know and love and adore. Get ready for hardware limitation overdrive.
Long I've dreamed of opening my home to little ones to play and romp and love. La 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 la. If I'm going to take these cats in, they're going to need names.
That happened, and we all let it happen. I remember I had someone in the comments, because I made shorts about that. Someone's like, that singing NPC is in the OG. Clearly you didn't play it. And I thought, I know for a fact that's not true. But there's the original design. So yes, clearly from this interaction, it logically translates into that, what we just saw. Which shows that some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth fans will say literally anything to defend this garbage. That kind of character is found a lot in FF15. Yeah, well, I heard that Nomura wanted to make FF15 a musical originally. After he saw Les Mis with Hugh Jackman, Russell Crowe, and Anne Hathaway. I didn't think that was true until I found the article where he literally said that. This is real, ladies and gentlemen. This is a nightmare, and you are not waking up from it. In fact, let's see if we can find the article. Final Fantasy XV was almost a musical. There's a strange parallel universe where it has song and dance numbers. Sadly, this game is only... Happily, luckily, this game is only a pipe dream that existed in the mind of Tetsuya Nomura. For one day, a few months ago, after coming into the office the morning after watching last year's film Les Miserables, he revealed he was so moved by Hugh Jackman and Anne Hathaway's lyrical take on Victor Hugo's novel that he charged into the Square offices the next morning intent on transforming FF15 into a musical of Les Miserables caliber. So remember how we were looking at FF10 too, and how its director is a co-director for FF7 Remake and Rebirth, and that's why these games have these 3-minute dance scenes that look like they're straight out of FF10 too. It's not just him. Nomura, the director of Remake and the creative director of Rebirth, I imagine was totally fine with these changes. And probably had a hand in this as well. How much? I don't know. But it shows that there's not one, but 2 major creatives working on FF7R who want musicals in the game. Alright? It's ridiculous. It's unbelievable. There's probably not a lot of money in big-budget Japanese interactive musicals, so the powers that be coaxed him off the ledge. Yeah, they basically vetoed him. They were like, yeah, that's... Yes, thank you very much, but we will not be doing that. Please make Kingdom Hearts 4. Nomura said he likes to leave work at work, so he tends not to play a whole lot of games at home. He consumes movies like a junkie 2 or 3 on most nights. That's crazy. Oh, God. His biggest cinematic inspiration is Baz Luhrmann, the visionary Australian director behind Romeo and Juliet, Moulin Rouge, and The Great Gatsby. I am so sorry, chat. I apologize that my country exists and produced Baz Luhrmann. All right, no one should have to sit through that. Sorry, guys. That explains a lot, Eosia. It actually does. It actually does. Because if you ever have the misfortune of watching a Baz Luhrmann movie, it literally is like watching FF7 Rebirth if it was a film. If Nomura is able to capture the magic of those movies and use it in FF15, we could be in for something special. No, he won't. Also, this explains Prompto. This actually explains it. If you think of Prompto as a musical theater kid, like an annoying, one of those annoying people, suddenly his character completely makes sense.
Ugh, never too many stairs. I got a bad feeling about this. Stairs, they go on, forever they go on and on and on.
He's gone.
Because if you ever hung around musical theater people, which I have because I've been to acting school, this is what they are actually like. They will literally just be like hanging out in the lunchroom and just be like, we're in the money, we're in the money. I just want to ride my chocobo all day. This sandwich is amazing. Time to drink my Coke. That's literally how they are, all right? They are wired that way. The thing is, like, look, you want to make a musical, all right? But don't make something that's not a musical and then put musical numbers into it, all right? Musical theater has an incredibly annoying habit of deliberately inserting itself into things where it doesn't belong, all right? It can't help itself. It's like a virus, I would say. I would say musical theater is like a mind virus. It's like mitochondria in Parasite Eve, except instead of having you burst into flames, it has you burst into song. All right, let's get back to the stone then. God, this is so much better than Rebirth. All right, let's get going. Wow, he's calling. Sephiroth. What can I do for you? No, get out. The great Sephiroth is near, inside the mansion. that sound. This Shinra mansion is so haunting, man. It's so good. Also, what the hell is this creature? Like, that's not a guy sitting on a blade, by the way. That blade is his lower body. And you'll see him, like, yeah, he falls onto the ground. Fabio on a swing, pretty much, yeah. Heaps bizarre fight, this one. How evil is this song, man? So ominous. He's gonna open this safe. Let's see if any of you can remember the combination to this safe off the top of your heads, alright? I've got a bad feeling about the safe. Right to 36. Left to 10. Right to 59. Right to 97. Oh! Who hasn't played FF7 now? TikTok. So this boss looks so dumb when he's frozen. You can freeze him with cross slash and Choco Mog. You do not want to damage him too much with magic, because at a low enough health, it's going to blow off one of his sides, all right? If you blow off his physical side, then he only goes full magic, he'll just like, he'll do magic damage, all right? And that's fine, you can deal with that. If you blow off his magic side, however, and he goes full physical, he will wipe your entire party. He will do this move called Lost Blow, and it will do 2,000 damage to you, and he will kick the shit out of you. he will destroy you. But you need to do this guy because he's part of unlocking Vincent. You have to do him for that reason. So look at his rad haircut. It's mad, eh? Also, how'd he fit in that safe? We get the picture. We get the picture, all right. Spoilers, they beat him, all right. Oh, and that's him. That's his full magic version. Heaps off. That's how you get Odin materia, key to the basement. Then you have this absolutely iconic staircase. Straight out of a painting. Before I was so rudely interrupted by that random encounter. Just look at that. Just take in that artwork. And then this music. This is like some Castlevania area or something. Like, what is this dungeon? Why are there bones here? Why are there chains here? And it's also an interesting part of the game where the area music persists in battle. I don't know. It's a good tune, yeah. There's something very eerie and gothic horror-ish about this. So, alright. To wake me from my nightmare. Who is it? I don't know you. You must leave. You having a nightmare? How bad is your dream? A nightmare. My long sleep has given me time to atone. What are you saying? I have nothing to say to strangers. Get out. This mansion is the beginning of your nightmare. You can say that again. Do you know something? Like you said, this mansion is the beginning of a nightmare. No, it's not a dream. It's for real. Sephiroth has lost his mind. He found the secrets hidden in this mansion. Sephiroth. You know Sephiroth? You know Sephiroth? Behold my cool flying. You start first. And that's how it was. So Sephiroth knows he was created 5 years ago, and the Genova Project. He was missing, but he's just recently appeared. He has taken many lives and is seeking the Promised Land. Now it's your turn. Wait, those are your lines? I'm sorry. Well, I can't speak. Hearing your stories is yet another sin for me. More nightmares shall come to me now. Thanks a lot, assholes. Now, fuck off. You're still here. Who are you? At least tell us your name. I was with Shinra Manufacturing and Administrative Research, also known as the Turks. I am Vincent. The Turks? Formerly of the Turks. I have no affiliation with Shinra now. And you? Cloud, formerly of Soldier, played by Ben Starr. You're also with Shinra. Do you know Lucretia? Who? Lucretia. The woman who gave birth to Sephiroth. Oh! Gave birth? Wasn't Geneva Sephiroth's mother? That isn't completely wrong, but just a theory. He was born from a beautiful lady. That lady was Lucretia. She was an assistant to Professor Gast of the Genova Project. Beautiful Lucretia. I gifted her 5 subs. A human experiment. There was no way to cancel the experiment. I couldn't stop her. That was my sin. I let the one I loved, the one I respected the most, face the worst. So the punishment was sleep? Huh, what a weirdo! Get real. Let me sleep. Sephiroth. Being here brings back memories. Are you going to participate in the reunion? I don't even know what a reunion is. Genova will be there. She will join the reunion and become a calamity from the skies. I think the YouTube video skipped because of maybe copyright reasons or rendering or something. I see. I don't think you have the right to participate. I will go north past Mount Nibel. If you wish to know, then follow. Calamity from the skies. Here, have some barrier materia. Oh, fuck! Now I will fly. Thanks for the barrier materia, Sephiroth, or the destruct materia. All right. Anyway, piss off. So that materia is actually really useful. Destruct will remove barriers, like it will remove protect and shell from enemies. You're going to need this against the final version of Sephiroth, because the first thing he does is cast wall on himself, which is protect and shell at the same time. Wait. If I go with you, will I meet Hojo? I don't know, but we're after him and Sephiroth, so I guess sooner or later. Lucretia. All right, I've decided to go with you. Nani, you're coming with us. Being a former Turk, I may be of help. All right then, sounds good. Plus, I can turn into really cool monsters. But not in Rebirth, because I'm not playable in that game. And that's all we really do in Nibelheim. And then we do this. We leave. Here we're on the world map. We end up here. And then this absolute banger of a tune drops. Right, now let's go and see how Rebirth dramatically improved that entire segment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to hell.
But it's just too real. No.
Yes, you can't play as Vincent in Rebirth, and yes, there are people who actually defend this decision. You know how you know it's a bad decision? If Vincent was playable in Rebirth, would you ask for him to get removed? Would you ask for him to get taken out of the game? No, you wouldn't. Alright, that's a stupid idea. But I assume the reason he's not playable is so that even if you hated Part 2, you still will feel pressure to buy Part 3, because that's the only way you get to play as Vincent or Sid Highwind, which is, in my opinion, a pretty manipulative and dishonest tactic. If there's a better reason for that, by all means, but if I was Shinra and I made FF7 Remake, Rebirth, that's the reason I would make him unplayable until Part 3. Anyway, let's continue.
Wait, what? I thought...
Cloud, look at this.
Cloud, look at this. My model is from PS5, but this pipe looks like it's from a PS3.
It's brand new.
It is jarring how much better the characters look
The
than
whole village.
the NPCs and just like anything. How crap does this NPC look? Just how the characters look like a bunch of... I've heard it described as the characters look like a bunch of circus performers and just do not mesh or fit in with any of the NPCs in the world at all, which is true. So...
Thought Cloud might have lost it again. I mean, I thought he got us lost, because it looks different. So, who do you think rebuilt it?
Shinra.
Never mind all that. We've got a terminal to find.
This is Nibelheim.
Oh yeah, clearly the textures on the NPCs are from a different multiverse. That's a good point.
Well, shit.
A lot of robes out here.
Yeah. And look. Locals.
Oh, it's her! It's her! Wait! What chat? Wait, what did you say? It's her! Yes! The best NPC in the game! Oh, she should burst into song. She should be like, there's new people in this town. I feel rather robbed of a performance, to be honest.
Only they aren't quite the same, are they?
Hello there. Can I help you?
Greetings, good sir. I am a proud employee of Shinra Resorts. And since I was nearby, I thought I might pop in and check something on the company database.
And your companions?
Oh, them? They are...
I used to live here until, you know.
Oh yeah, by the way, CAIT SITH has already revealed to the party that he works for Shinra. He does right off the bat. But he tells them he's a low-level employee. So, yeah. Anyway.
I see. And are you aware of what Nibelheim is now?
Nope. No idea.
Wait for it.
5 years ago, Shinra assumed direct control over this village. It now serves as a treatment center for Mako poisoning. All property rights have been transferred. If that's why you're here, contact Special Facilities at Corporate. They'll be able to help you.
Very helpful. Thank you, sir. Ah, but the database. I'll not be a wee minute.
Yeah, that's it. No cover-up, no crisis actors, no what are you talking about disaster 5 years ago. It's just blatantly open about it. Oh yeah, no, now it's a medical center. It's a treatment clinic. There we go. Problem solved. Yeah. And also, it is stupid that CAIT Sith is not on his huge, big, white, fluffy Moogle all the time. He should be on that thing 100% of the time. All right. He should be on it in every fight and in every cutscene. He looks weak as piss without it. He looks shit without it. Whereas on it, that's like, it's who he is, man. Like, he could punch out Barret with that thing. Also, how shit does this NPC look compared to everyone else? We got a bunch of circus performers here. That's the main cast.
All property rights have been transferred.
And then we got Dr. Boring here. Like, every NPC is just as boring as can possibly be. The most plain clothes, default Dark Souls character face. It's just, there's no sense of cohesion between the main characters and the NPCs. Where if you look at the OG, their models on the world, they still look like they're part of that world. Yeah, CAIT Sith is just a joke in this. Oh, well, I did enjoy play. It annoyed me that when I was playing him, I'd have to do extra steps to get on the Moogle. And then once I was on the Moogle, I'd always accidentally knock myself off it. It's like, no, please just keep me on this all the time. It's part of his fucking look. I think the reason he's not on the Moogle is because in Advent Children, the Moogle's not there. And he's riding Red 13, which I also thought was a dumb choice. But since we're making this about Advent Children and not about the real FF7, I guess that's why he's like that now. I think they think the giant Moogle is dumb. Well, have it in the game or don't have it in the game, all right? It's stupid. If you think FF7's dumb, Square, then don't remake FF7. If you're ashamed of it, make literally anything else. Make FF Musical Fantasy the game, and put all your 3-minute dance numbers in that. Don't put them in 7, my god.
All property rights have been transferred. If that's why you're here, contact Special Facilities at Corporate. They'll be able to help you.
Very helpful. Thank you, sir. Ah, but the database. I'll not be a wee minute.
I'll just go away on not me giant Moogle. That's a core part of my identity.
Sure, you're eager to see your hometown, but please, don't stay too long.
Whiskey looks like water. Listen, mate. FF7 may be pushing me to drink, alright? But I'm trying to resist. Mega, you bought FF7 Remake thinking it was the whole FF7. You didn't know it was until 20 hours in. You're like, wait, there's not much happening story-wise. That's crazy. I mean, like, I knew it was only going to be Midgar, but none of us knew that it was going to go off the rails with, like, whispers and stuff and just, like, multiverse crap. Or multi-world. It's like, oh, God, it's the same bloody thing narratively. You wanted to avoid spoilers? Well, that's why it's so bullshit when people say, you should have looked up some weird articles and interviews. So they said it's not entirely a remake or whatever. They're taking some liberties with the story. It's like, no. Normal people didn't want to get spoiled. Normal people, when they look at the title FF7 Remake, they think it means FF7 Remake, all right? Not whatever the fuck this is, all right? It's a stupid victim-blaming argument to say that it's the customer's fault for not expecting multiverse whispers and parallel multi-worlds. Jeez Louises. Now let's continue.
Gonna need a smidge more time.
I understand this must be confusing for you, but I don't know anything either. I just go where the company tells me, that's it.
Yeah. My god, that lighting is just atrocious. Normal people, everyday people buying games with a title in the shop would think it's a remake, not some BS. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you go to a restaurant, right, and you see a double cheeseburger, and you order that. You expect a double cheeseburger. You don't expect a bowl of ice cream. And it shouldn't be your fault because you didn't read some obscure articles or look up some interviews where that restaurant said, oh yeah, we call ice cream cheeseburgers here. It's bullshit. Any restaurant that does this or pulls this shit in real life would go out of business. And Square, like, I mean, they lost money with Rebirth. I mean, the budget is estimated to be as high as $200 to $300 million. It sold 2 million on PC. Sorry, on PS5, we don't have any updated numbers. We don't. If you do, please tell me. I'd love to know them. And it sold 1.5 mil on PC. This is not great. All right, I'm no mathematician, but that budget with those sales doesn't sound that great.
Question. This always been here?
Yeah.
It totally screams climb me, doesn't it? So, let's give the poor thing what it wants and see the sights.
Hey, don't just...
Well, you know what else screams climb me?
My mom!
Is the neon blue arrow pointing to the ladder that just happens to be floating above this cobblestone ground. Yes, that also would scream climb me. That's another good point, Metal Crazy. Square made a tweet about Pixel Remaster selling 5 million copies, which is good. And yet there's... Notice they cannot and they will not publish the numbers for Rebirth sales. They just say it's selling well, trust me, bro. And then the defenders of this rubbish will say like, see, it is selling well. I'm like, okay, how much? You're not entitled to know those numbers. It's like, well, I'm sorry, their word isn't good enough for me anymore. Their trust me, bro, isn't good enough for me. Because they made a game called FF7 Remake that wasn't a remake, all right? The box lied to me. It lied to me on the box. Why should I trust them? Why? By all means, whether the numbers are high or whether they're low, whatever. Just say what they fucking are so we know and we can end this stupid argument. All right, let's continue. Here we go.
To look at this place, you'd never know.
Yeah.
So, which one's your house?
That one.
Aw, looks cozy. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
No, don't worry about it. It's all new to you. That building right there is the inn. Where I stayed 5 years ago. You got the town hall, the general store, and that there, Tifa's house.
Sorry, for a moment I thought I was watching a really boring scene. Oh wait, it's happening. So yeah, this basically captures the tone
So let me guess.
of Nibelheim back in the
where you
OG
kept your
when you
dog.
come back here. It's the same thing, it's 95% the same.
Come on, you never came up here hoping she'd wave?
Boring! You know what else is stupid in this game? These timed conversation choices. Like, you have... I've counted this. You have 8 seconds to choose. You don't even have time to read what it is. Stupid. Why? Why? Justify it. Let me sit here and take my time. Why have you added ATB to conversation choices? It's ridiculous. This did not need ATB. They forgot what the essence of an RPG was. Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, they don't get enough hate for taking a love franchise and turning into shit. Imagine that if that happened with Delta or Silent Hill 2 Remake in VisiCat. Well, it's crazy, right? Because if Blizzard did anything like this, or Ubisoft did anything like this, they'd be raked over the coals. Square does it, and it kind of shows you, I don't know, the bubble a section of its fandom lives in. It shows you that, like, for some reason, people are scared to criticize Square. Square, to me, is bad in the same ways that Blizzard is and Ubisoft is. I think of Square as like the Blizzard of Japan. But people will jump at any moment to rip on Blizzard and Ubisoft, but like Square's like this protected special child. I don't know why. It's really weird, man. And like, you know, I'd be critical of this, and many of their fandom act like I've committed heresy, you know. I think part of the Final Fantasy fandom, this is their religion, and Square is their priests. I think that's just how some people see it.
Probably. Sounds like something I'd do.
If I was in your shoes, I would have been up here all the time.
Just look how good Cloud's model looks, and then just look at the PS3. Like, textures on the world around him, just no sense of cohesion. It's like all the budget just went only into the main characters, and like nothing else. The weapons, I guess.
I'm gonna head down.
Think I'm good where I am. I'll see you later.
I'm tired of this PS3 windmill.
If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone.
Are you angry?
Mm-hmm.
At me?
Not at you. At everything. Must be nice to have a friend you've known since you were a kid. Someone you can say, remember the time when? To someone you can reminisce with. I don't have anyone like that, and it feels like I'm being taunted for it, which stings more than it should. That is why I want to be alone. Plus, I might take it out on you, and I don't want that.
I don't mind.
Well, I do, and it'd only make me feel worse. Thank you, though. Really. I'll be down in a bit. See you then.
Women, am I right? Imagine if Cloud said that. Sorry, I'll stop. That was fascinating. Alright. Let's see what riveting new things we're going to see in Nibelheim. Why does Cloud care so much, Midgeworth? Because he's a warm, fuzzy, cuddly teddy bear, that's why.
If you are feeling unwell, though, you'll have to wait. We need to tend to our current patients first.
You might have noticed how some of our...
She's just... I love how she's just... I love how that woman just looks crazy on the right, just standing there just like talking to herself.
You might have noticed how some of our...
Oh yeah, Jules, you're right. As Sephiroth said, such a puppy to Cloud. So.
You know, I never understood it. Why'd my dad go into the reactor?
What is Tifa even looking at? Like, look at that flashbang outside. It's a how I am still amazed at the lighting in this game. It just never, I never get used to it, how bad it is.
Why chase Sephiroth? Thought about it ever since waking up in Corel. It just seemed like such a bad idea. I mean, what did he think he was gonna do? Fight a famous war hero and win? Well, he didn't. But after moving to Midgar, after making a life for myself, I finally realized where my dad was coming from.
This is carrot juice, by the way. That's why it's orange.
And he'd had enough.
Oh, sorry, did I interrupt a really riveting scene?
Destroyed in an instant. All that he'd built for himself, for us, gone. Sephiroth had burned it to the ground.
Okay, that was absolutely captivating. All right, let's do
even though
this.
he had to have known how it'd end.
I see.
And like him, I took my pain, my
Okay.
grief, everything I was feeling. I took it all and turned it into anger. Anger that led me to Avalanche. The problem is, anger doesn't last. So when Avalanche started to become more violent, there wasn't enough left to hold back the fear and the doubt. It was taking a toll. Then you turned up.
Have I helped you get through it at all?
Yeah, you have. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have had the courage to come back here. A lot's happened, but now that we're here, I know this was the right decision. Because now I know they rebuilt everything, tried to sweep what they did under the rug and pretend it never even happened. But I won't let them. I can't. Sephiroth and his cruelty. Shinra and their lies. I'm sick of all of it. Hey, remember when we were kids?
What a story, Mark.
You know, always be looking at me.
What?
Every time we made eye contact, you'd look away. And when I tried to talk to you, you'd ignore me.
Not surprised. I was a pain in the ass as a kid.
I was the opposite. I needed everyone to like me all the time. Part of me still does, I think. And I hate that about myself.
That flashbang window behind her is just amazing, isn't it? It's just... it's like she's standing in front of a bunch of green screen lights.
Let's take a little... Well now.
Oh no!
Who might
No!
you be?
It's her!
That's right. You're the one
Oh no, she's gonna start singing again!
New in town,
Oh
aren't you?
god! Run away! Run
In that case,
away!
you ought to know better than to interrupt a busy chef.
I can leave.
Best
No,
NPC
no, I
ever.
don't mind. Could use someone to talk to anyway. Then again, I sense you're not much of a chatterbox.
Run, Cloud. Run! Run!
Now don't you go picking on them. Those poor folks have got it hard enough already.
Mako poisoning?
Yep, I'm no expert, but seems to me that there's two types of it.
Now, if you told me that she was Genova in disguise, and, you know, under the right circumstances, she'd be like... like tentacles come out of her face and eat you. I could live with that, you know? I'd be like, alright, you know, good disguise. But yeah, saying this about, like, Tifa, saying this about Aeris, it's just stupid. So, anyway.
Or maybe two types of patients. We give them sponge baths sometimes, and that's when I first saw. Lots of them have these number tattoos. That, and needle marks on their arms. At least I think they are. Although, we do get the odd one that doesn't seem to have either. Wait, that makes it 3 types then. Or 4?
What needle marks?
From their treatments, if I had to guess.
And the numbers. Got any idea what they mean?
Not a clue. Certainly gets the gears in your head turning though, doesn't it?
Well, that was captivating. Also, I think with, I don't know, you know what I liked about these black-robed guys in the OG? Is that you actually couldn't see their faces at all. They were almost like the robe was who they were, you know? I kind of like the idea that I can't see their face. Or sort of like, you know Yol of Londor in Dark Souls 3? Those weird pilgrim things that have like those hood things? You can't see their face? That was like that. I think it works better. It makes them more unknowable if they don't have a human face. All right, let's keep going.
Head turning though, doesn't it?
Why the robes? To my memory, in the OG, they're all like failed Sephiroth clones. And, you know, because Sephiroth is like immensely strong. Hojo would love to recreate him and have him under his control, but he just can't recreate him. I don't know, I assume like patient robes or something, or Sephiroth wore black, so they're in black. It's not really explained, but wait till you see the explanation for the robes in this game. Oh, we're getting there. As soon as this flashbang is over. God help me, the lighting is such a kick in the balls.
Looks like the reactor's not too far. Hey, Cloud, ever been up there before?
Yeah.
Oh, then give me the skinny. What was it like? Was there buttloads of Mako? What about, say, materia?
Also, it's interesting how Yuffie has been transformed from someone who just wants to hunt normal materia, because that's like a form of weaponry she can bring back to Wutai to make Wutai great again. Now she's like just a full-on junkie. she's more like a Skaven with Warpstone, if that makes any sense, for those of you who know Warhammer. She's more like Gollum. She's like Gollum, but treats materia like it's the ring. She's yeah. But anyway. And her attitude is completely different in Rebirth. Like, In OG FF7, she just, as you say, she just kind of thinks everything is stupid and dumb. I think when you're sitting around the campfire in Cosmo Canyon, and it's just like the 5 of you, the whole party, and it's quite an intimate scene. Everyone's very serious, and she's just like, oh god, this is boring. You know what I mean? But in Rebirth, she's enthusiastic and full of life and loves everything, and she's also more of a main character than other main party members a lot of the time. There's quite a few scenes where they'll be talking and doing stuff. Well, they won't be saying anything at all, and she just takes the limelight for entire scenes. I don't know why. But anyway, let's keep going.
Yep. Some of them even form naturally.
No way! Naturally? Oh man, you got my mouth watering.
Why did she just make that sound? Hold on.
Oh man, you got my mouth watering.
She is a fucking junkie, mate. What? She is a junkie. This is weird, man. This is like not the same character. This is yeah. Then again, maybe there was just too many hardware limitations back in the 90s to have her licking her lips at the idea of naturally forming materia.
What are we waiting for? That materia needs me.
Something about that place doesn't sit right with me.
You mean Shinra Manor?
Oh, sorry. No one wants to hear people badmouth their hometown.
Red 13's voice.
This isn't my hometown. Not the one I grew up in, anyway.
Wonder why they'd go through the trouble of rebuilding it.
This game is like getting kicked in the balls.
We keep calling them robed guys and stuff.
For like 50 hours
Got
straight.
names, right?
Isn't Red's voice just spectacular? Yeah, no, Red 13's voice is a colossal fail. There's no way they can really win with this in part 3. I mean, it's already ruined. It's already ruined.
Everyone's a winner.
The only way you can fix Red 13's voice is if another voice actor dubs over all of his lines again in his real voice, in his like cooler voice, and then someone just mods that in. But you can't do this on PS5, and then you're still buggered for part 3. Get ready for this.
Good. Keep them straight. Now stretch. Now lift your heels. Hold it. Hold it.
Yep. Yeah, that really captures the spirit of the OG. All right, that really feels like Nibelheim, doesn't it? All right, let's go in here. It's just relentless. It's just relentless.
We'd appreciate it if you didn't cause us any trouble.
Oh god, more flashbangs. It's amazing. Like when you don't have your nostalgia goggles on, when you have, I don't know, actual standards. You just see problem after problem after problem. Not little nitpicks either, like glaring problem, big problem.
They're everywhere you look.
Jarring problem.
You don't really think that all these guys decided to get up and shove
It's like the game's doing a combination attack on you. It's crazy.
Not. This is Shinra's doing. First, they raise a whole village because it suits them. Then they build a fake one right on top of it. We can't let those corporate bastards keep getting away with this shit. We gotta do something, right?
Hell yeah, you're right. Screw them.
That's the spirit. Screw them. We'll make them pay for what they did to y'all's home.
You know what, Cloud? You all right. It feels like the devs are trolling you, in a way. It does, yeah. The gun arm. No, his gun arm looks heaps dumb. He's dumb. Here we go.
So, any friends here you want to see? Maybe a girlfriend? Speaking of which, I'll bet you're dying to hear about mine. Am I right? What? Not interested? I'ma tell you anyway. She's real pretty. No, beautiful. Kinda depends on the angle. She's just great to be around.
She from Midgard?
Yep, real city mouse.
Zack.
Yep, he remembers Zack, which in the OG is like not mentioned until the end of Disc 2 because it's an absolutely catastrophic plot point. But yeah, we're throwing that all out the window. He remembers Zack in Nibelheim, like now. So
5 years ago.
Great.
You came with me on the mission.
Oh, and for anyone who says, it's because it's not the same game. You're right. This is in an alternate timeline where FF7 sucks.
Where are you? What happened to you?
Did you get remade or rebirthed? Maybe I'll check the next universe. You like Zack, but you also like piss off Zack? I mean, what even was that dialogue? You know what I mean? It's like, I think Zack, honestly, I think Zack works best as a guy with just like 2 scenes in the OG. I think Zack is interesting because he should have been the main character, but he wasn't. Cloud is interesting because Cloud is an NPC who accidentally became the main character. And that is far more interesting to me from a storytelling perspective. Zack is basically like Flash Gordon, you know what I mean? Whereas Cloud is like, he shouldn't have been who he is, but he grows into it. It's so cool. I really like OG Cloud as a main character. Cloud is the red shirt guy who accidentally and barely survived. Exactly, Yoji. Yeah, he's like that, man. They introduced massive changes in the form of Dementors and like, oh, you don't understand, it's a sequel, not a remake. And at the same time, if you say, well, it's not a remake, then defenders of this will say, oh, so you wanted a remaster. You don't know what a remake is. You know what I mean? No one can get their story straight about what this Frankenstein's abomination of a game is. Do we know why they decided to be so obvious about Zack? Probably for the shipping community, because they know how popular Zack is. Like, why else? Like, seriously, why else? You know, they know that there are people who think Zack is their literal boyfriend, husband, who just happens to be trapped behind a screen, unfortunately. And they want to pander to that crowd. Like, what is the artistic reason for it? There is no good artistic reason. It's just money. Most people already know Zack, so the twist, like Aeris' death, doesn't work anymore. It's bullshit. No, it's bullshit. Do you have any idea how many people have played this who haven't played the OG and have no idea what they're going on? What the hell's going on? Like, a lot of people, man. Saying that, like, oh, everyone knows this. No, it's not true. It doesn't hold water. It doesn't hold water. It's a very weak argument. Imagine this being the first FF7 experience someone's having. Exactly. No, this is a lot of people's first experience. In fact, let's do a little experiment right now, chat. It's all right. No one's in trouble. No one's getting called out. One's in chat if you have played Remake Rebirth but not played OG. One's in chat if this is the only FF7 you know. All right, we'll just see. We'll just do a little experiment, all right? All right, got 1, 2, 3, 4. Started playing Remake afterwards, and afterwards went to the OG because he got reeled in, so you're also one as well. We got one. What about a poll? No, but here's the thing, Film Dargo. You said everyone knows who Zack is. Right now, not everyone has played the OG, you know what I mean? Like, right now, this is disproving your argument. If even only one person said one, that still negates the whole everyone knows this shit. Not everyone knows the OG story of FF7. Let me put it this way. Like, do you really think that in 2025, everyone in the entire world has the story and every major plot point from a game from 1997 memorized? Do you think this is something people just get born and have, like, the Matrix plugged into their head? You know, people born in, like, 2004 just know this without playing it? Like, no, this is not true. It's a bullshit excuse of an argument. And I'm not saying, like, I am putting this all on you, but I see that non-stop. I see it non-stop. And it's a shit argument. But no, there are people who don't know the Matrix, man. Like, it's ridiculous. Boom! Sorry, we nearly missed out on that part. All right, Cloud, what's next? What are you gonna do?
I should have known it was too good to be true. I only have limited access from this console.
Let me guess. Limited doesn't cut it.
Nope. But all is not lost. Excuse me, good sir. Would you be so kind as to grant us entry into Shinra Manor?
Don't you have clearance for that?
Oh, if only. I'm but a wee bottom feeder. Barely have clearance to use the bathroom, me.
Be that as it may, I can't let you in there myself. You'll have to ask my boss instead.
Meaning the deputy commissioner? Or the commission himself? Let's meet and greet.
Deputy Commissioner Murasaki's up at the reactor, conducting an inspection for corporate. He's due back the day after tomorrow, but he hasn't been in touch to confirm. Could be he needs more time.
We can't afford to dilly-dally.
It is insane how good Cloud and CAIT Sith look in terms of detail and just how shit everything else looks. Crap boring NPC, PS3 like textures on the walls and the paintings. Just no cohesion. Oh god.
We can't afford to dilly-dally.
Then we'll just have to track him down.
Agreed. Thanks for all the help, pal.
Flashbang again.
Wear yourself out.
God. The Chocobo Sage. Oh yeah, he's here as well. The frame is 4K, but the rabbit on the frame is 480p. Yeah.
Headed to the reactor. No luck at Town Hall, I take it?
Gotta get a key card.
Right.
A guy named Murasaki has it, but he's inspecting the reactor.
Well then, you'll need a ninja to accompany you. I'm coming with.
Me too.
Really? You sure?
Ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
All right.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
We're going on a hike and getting a key card. How tough can it be?
You'll still be gone for a while. Sure there's nothing you need to take care of?
I'm putting you in charge of provisions. But make it snappy. My materia needs me.
She's like Gollum.
New bridge just went
with
in,
materia.
You know? Might shave some time off the trip.
Sounds like a plan to me. All right, reactor-ward, ho!
Yep. Oh god. Oh no. Another boring Rufus scene.
The Nibelheim survey team. It appears they were ambushed.
By Wu Tai.
Indeed, and so it begins.
They've even changed, like, you know how in the OG, when Heidegger is around Rufus and he goes, "Gah-ha-ha!" Rufus is like, "I thought I told you to stop that stupid horse laugh." He's like, "Gah!" Fuck. And after Rufus leaves, Heidegger just like punches random people. Like, even just like down to little details like that, like Rufus telling Heidegger, "Look, father's not in control anymore. Things are changing around here. I don't like that laugh. Stop laughing like that." It's like, you know, even that's just gone. Rufus, what a hunk. Listen, you gooners. So yeah, the argument is that you have to have played the OG to understand what's going on, which is a terrible model to say that you can't really understand this unless you played a 1997 game. It's ridiculous. But if you have played the original, I find it difficult to see how you could enjoy watching it just get like murdered like this. Like just watching like FF7 combined with Disney, Kingdom Hearts, Yakuza, FF10-2 dance numbers, FF13's stagger, and also splitting that game into 3 parts, and the theme of defying fate with the whispers. FF14's level of bloat, its bloatedness, its slow pacing, its MMO side quest design. I don't see, like, I don't enjoy it, and it seems when you put these side by side together, it's like, oh yeah, Jesus, what have they done to it? Someone last stream said, it feels like this was made for people who just simply can't get enough of FF7's characters. In which case, you can kind of do anything. You know what I mean? Like, I was saying earlier, it's a testament to how strong the elements of FF7 are. Its characters, its stories, its monsters, its environments. Because you can fuck it up this badly, in the worst way possible, And there are still people who will love it and defend it like it is their religion. Because that's how popular, that's how strong the core of FF7 is. That's how strong its building blocks and its elements are. If you gave the project of remaking FF7 to any half-competent video game company, they would do a better job than this. One, they would actually do it. They would make an actual remake. And two, it would just be better made than this. Like, this doesn't even follow the basics of storytelling. This doesn't follow the basics of mocap. This doesn't follow the basics of lighting. This... Like, it has no cohesion with its main characters look like they're from 2 generations above the NPCs, you know what I mean? Like, it's like if you gave this to anyone except the people who made it, it would be better. Who is this made for? I don't know. I don't know. People who... It's weird. It's like, it's made for people who like FF7 but don't respect it. Maybe that's a bit harsh. It's made for people who just want to see FF7-ish things happening at all times. People who just want to see FF7-like things happen at all times. It's made for people who will buy literally anything with the FF7 label slapped onto it. That's it! That's who it's made for! Like, what else? What other possible explanation is there? Italian senators who want to goon to Tifa? Sure! Sign me up! I'll become a politician there today! Oh, sorry, hang on. Important scene. Sorry. I almost started talking over an absolutely riveting scene. Laying Strife, you're sad about it? Yeah, it's bullshit, you know. And the sad thing is that you'll never get a remake because of this. You'll never get a real remake because of this. Because if they did, that would be admitting that this was a failure. Hello there, chap! I'm gonna read your wee fortune, alright? Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, alright, I predict that you're about to see a really shit game called FF7 Rebirth. Oh, I'm never wrong when I tell a wee fortune. I think this one's gonna come through. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Sorry. Oh, you're such a good boy. This has nothing to do with Rebirth. This is not a problem with this game, but I just can't help but think of this whenever I hear... Hang on, trust me, it's worth it. That just reminded me of this. This is real, by the way. That he just sounds like Randy Marsh. That is amazing. It's so bad. It's so bad. I'll tell you what, if I ever met the voice actor, I'd be like, bro, it was fucking hilarious, man. Like, I mean, you know, who knows why? Maybe some bad direction. Maybe they paid him in like McDonald's or something. But it's so funny. That is not a critique of 7 Rebirth. I'm just saying this scene reminded me of this. They didn't do anything wrong here. Oh god. Oh wait, no, hang on. Wait for it. Oh, it's close enough. It's close enough. Oh my god, I have one sip of whiskey and this is what the stream has turned into. Well, anyway. This is what Rebirth does to a man. God.
He's in Fate's hands.
What is it?
I remember what happened here. And to Zack. Bridge broke. He fell, got swept away by the current. I think he's... dead.
The girls scream at your clouds. Yeah.
You never forgot, did you? That's why you've been acting weird.
Didn't want to upset you. That's all.
Zack was my friend. How could I just forget him like that? Degradation. It's hollowing me out, bit by bit.
You're wrong. You remembered, Cloud. It'll be okay. It will.
Well, you know, they've already revealed like a bit of like, you know the flashback Tifa has? Okay, so in the real FF7, when Tifa and Cloud fall into the life stream and they help piece his memories back together, they've already had Tifa do that in Gongaga, by the way. Those of you who don't know this game, now you know. Except she was there without Cloud, so it's whatever. They're just piecing together these important pieces of the puzzle long before they're ever supposed to happen. To what advantage? I don't know. But surely they're building towards something amazing. So much can be solved by Tifa speaking up. Well, the thing is, like, because they just sit around doing nothing in this game, she has no excuse not to. Whereas in the OG, if you follow the main story, like if you just if you do what you're supposed to do, there's always stakes and there's always urgency and there's never a moment for her to really have this serious talk with Cloud. She can get away with it there, but she can't get away with it here. So, yeah. I mean, she could get away with it here, it's just poorly written.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, and there's that part in Gongaga where Cloud tries to kill her, and then in the next scene she tries to kiss him, because that's, because I guess this was written by people who have no real life experience.
You gotta tell Aerith about this. She deserves to know what happened.
Yeah, she does. But let me be the one to do it.
Why?
Because she and I are
am I wrong?
close, you know?
Hey, are you two done yet?
Yep, be right there.
Time for more Yuffie scenes!
Let's just keep this between the two of us. Promise?
You feel like they're probably going to go in a completely different way in the third game, because the realization of this takes a long time and Cloud has a mental breakdown about it. The thing is, right, is that you could have just done it the way it was done in the OG and it just would have been fine, because that is crazy, you know what I mean? And not everyone knows it, you know? I played Chrono Trigger for the first time, let's see, like last year, or no, 2 years ago. I didn't know a certain thing that happens in that game. I was like, wait, what? You know what I mean? There's people who don't know the twist of Nier Automata. There's people who don't know the twist of, say, many games. They shouldn't have changed it just because people who played this in 1997 know the story. It's a silly idea. We mentioned this with, like, great scenes already. Even if you know what's going to happen, they'll still get an emotion out of you. The ending in Metal Gear Solid 3. The opening of The Last of Us 1. The Gommage. People have seen these like 5 or 10 times and it still like gets an emotion out of you. If it's good, it'll do that. There's a reason OG FF7 is put together the way it is, and to remix it all like this, inexpertly so, you just get a mess. An ineffective, boring bowl of sludge. Like, whatever reveal there's going to be about Cloud's identity in this, I guarantee you it will be less effective and less mind-blowing than what you got in the original. It just won't even compare. Because they've already blown their load or revealed the most important piece of the puzzle. They've blown 2 of the most important pieces of the puzzle already before the question has even been raised in this. It's I don't know how they're supposed to make it mind-blowing. I guess it's just you just wait for the defenders of this to just keep parroting the line that they're going to stick the landing. That's it. They'll stick the landing. How? Don't know. Why do we have any faith that they'll stick the landing? Don't know either. They haven't given me any reason to have faith in them so far. So yeah. Fuck, as Clive would say. Wow, and this is like a bad sphere grid. Sorry, I'll stop. Alright, Tifa, Yuffie, you girls stand there while I, a man, sit on this bench for half an hour. Okay, good, now the man's recovered. Thank you women for standing there doing nothing. Alright, now let's go over this fight. The whole bench recovery thing is stupid as well. It's just like, that's the best you could come up with as a means of like getting your HP back. Oh my god, it's so crap.
I'm dying here.
Where's the music?
Mako this thick is dangerous.
Make way. Cut through.
Okay, thank you. Oh, let's get this boss. Let's get this. There's just no music here. What's going on? Hang on, let me fix that up, chat. Now it feels like the real FF7. There you go. FF16 had this problem as well. I'd always wanted these areas. I'm like, where's the music? Just wasn't there. Which was weird because apparently Soken wrote so much music they couldn't fit it all into the game. I'm like, I can think of quite a few spots he could have fit those extra tracks into because it's not, you know? Yeah, there we go. This is the real FF7, mate. Alright, I'll do this part. A Mako spring. Fuck. Oh, shit, it's Sephiroth. Piss off, you're not supposed to be here. Hey, this whole thing's materia? Wow. It's so much bigger. Gosh. Naturally formed materia. And look at the size of it. It's fucking beautiful. For the Mako energy to condense into something like this, it must have taken an eternity. I'm Sephiroth. Hey, we should get out of here. All this Mako is making me queasy. Yeah, me too. Because I'm a Mako junkie, apparently. Alright, anyway, that's the scene. Let's see how the better version does it. Just a big old bag of whatever. W, 10 hours.
I can't say I've ever taken this route before.
Oh, you're talking about my stream. I was gonna say, this does feel like it's going for 10 hours, doesn't it?
No problem. This is nothing compared to what we got in Wutai.
Alright, good thing they had yellow paint. Tell them where to go.
Carved into the face of this one cliff. All us ninjas have to scale it. Part of our training. Never liked the climb much. I freaking loved the reward.
Which was?
They made Yuffie a beast in combat. Yeah, and she's strong in the OG as well. She's like unusually strong in the OG. The 45 I hope I noticed the 45 slabs painted in yellow. The thing, okay, here's the dumb thing about this yellow paint, alright? Is that if this was the first game that ever did something like this, sure, whatever, you're just figuring shit out. But many games in the past have already found ways to show where handholds are and still have it be immersive, still have it be part of its world. God of War 4, for example, I think had like these Viking runic patterns on walls. It's like, oh, I know I can climb that. I can't remember how Uncharted 4 did it, but I remember it being really intuitive because naturally it's an Uncharted game. That's like the main thing you do. Expedition 33 had like actual climbing, like handholds and stuff put in stuff, but they explained it in the lore by saying there was a whole expedition, the climbing expedition, their whole purpose was to just put that there. They knew they weren't going to fight the Paintress, they knew they were going to die, but they knew that if they did that, they'd make it easier for literally everyone who comes after them. So, make it moss instead of yellow paint. There's ways you can do it that are not this blatant, this immersion breaking, this insulting, even you can say. So, yeah, there's a mod that removes the yellow paint and they still stand out because they're brown against a blue cliff. Brown would have been better than this, mate. So yeah, I don't know. Moss, not a bad idea. There's some, you could come up with something, all right? Like,
you really don't have to.
Again, people make excuses for it, but this is a $5 billion company that's been making games for over 30 years, had a very strong reputation for 30 years. How can this be the best that they came up with? They're like known for their creativity. Do you really think that's the best possible thing they could have come up with? It's like sitting on a bench. Do you think that's the best idea these world-class creatives could come up with? Come on, mate. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Will saying I enjoyed the remake so far get me banned in here? Listen, Squizzy. We don't take kindly to your folks around here. Get off my property. Nah, you're right. As Barret said to Leslie at the end of FF7 Remake, you were right. I don't care if people... Look, as I say, I don't care if people like them. My whole issue has always been with people who are... how would I say? Go out of their way to be extremely unpleasant towards anyone who doesn't like them. Towards anyone who doesn't love them. You know, and that is a thing. We all know it is. You can like the remake as long as you're honest about it. I mean, look, mate, there's so much stuff that I like that's not perfect. That's not perfect. But I still like parts of it. I'm trying to think. There's kung fu movies, right, that have terrible story and terrible acting, but I'll like the fights. Or I'll even just like 1 or 2 fights from it. Do you know one of my favorite foods, chat, is McDonald's? Unironically. One of my favorites. I love it, it's so tasty, but I'm not going to pretend that it's like fine dining, that it's French cuisine, that it's sushi, you know? FF8 is, I would say, a great exercise in that for many people. The aesthetics and the music of that are so good, but, you know, the writing can be a bit immature, the characters can be a bit immature, and the story is a complete mess. But it's still people's favorites, you know? That's a great example of something that I think has great elements, but isn't a perfect whole. Chrono Cross has some of the best music I have ever heard, period. Not just in all of gaming, but period. And I still... There's so much I don't like about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just, you know, but if I said Chrono Cross is perfect and peak, and if you don't realize that, it's because you're a boomer, you're old, you're a terrible person, and you're fat and you're smelly and you're useless. And I hate you. What a terrible person you are. You know, then I would be a 7 Rebirth fan. Alright, let's continue. Let's see what we have here. No. I don't know, they haven't called me fat. They call me old or they call me young, depending on what they're disagreeing with me on. Right. Sorry, chat, was I distracting from this absolutely riveting gameplay? Isn't this just gripping? Isn't this just captivating, what we're doing right now? It's just so long. It's just so necessarily long. This feels like a farming session in FF14. Yeah, I mean, FF14 should have zero influence on the design of these single-player games. Wait, compare the dragons? That was a dragon? Oh god, it was. Hang on. Wait, chat, let's see this dragon. Let's see this dragon. This is important.
I got you.
It's just kind of small and shit. And I can't even see it because this game's lit so badly. Alright, let's compare that to a real dragon. Now that's a real dragon. So big and menacing looking, and it doesn't, like, I don't know, they've taken this idea, they've made him much smaller, and then they've given him this, like, weird ultra glistening, like, I don't know, it's like... it's hard to describe what the skin tone is, the skin texture, but it, like... A lot of the enemies have this. It's like almost too slimy or too scaly, like, what is it, chat? Can anyone describe it? It just kind of looks like shit. God, stagger is such a crap mechanic. Oh my god. Enemy flops like a fish on the ground for like 45 seconds while everyone just wails at it. I don't know, it's just dumb. It's just, stupid. Wow, that dragon was shit. Just make it twice as big. I don't know.
Hey, Cloud. I've been thinking. We're looking for.
We just beat up a baby dragon. No, we didn't. They designed them to be smaller. You prefer the old limit break system than the stagger one? As I say, stagger means that both your types of attacks are useless in different ways, alright? Stagger attacks do no damage, but your attacks that do actual damage only work when the enemy's staggered and just flopping around like a fish for 45 seconds. It's just like, you know, I mean, if Square said they want to make Souls money, well, I don't know, make a Souls-like. I don't know. Cloud has the perfect sword for Souls-like combat. Yeah, but then again, would it be a good idea to make FF7 into a Souls-like? I don't know, man. I don't know. They made FF16 the DMC. Oh yeah, no, we know that. Be better than this, that's for damn sure. Yeah, as I say, I don't hate this combat, but I'm just not wild about it either. Wait. Oh, chat. Oh, yes. Yes. Please tell me he's gonna vacuum the Mako. Come on, do it. Long have I awaited another Mako vacuuming minigame. I don't think that's what he's doing here. I think he's just putting a... Oh, but where's the Mako vacuum? Where's that? We're missing the best minigame. Dapper Banjo. I forgot even where they're going and why. That's what I mean. Like, these segments in this game, they go for so long that you forget what you're even doing. You forget why you're even here. Why are we going here again? Chat? Okay, chat, tell me. Can anyone tell me why we are even here or where we're going? Basically, we're going to find an employee to get his key card. Which is an absolutely riveting goal. You know what the dumb thing is that in the OG, you just go right into the mansion. There is no key card. You're just in. None of this is important. This is filler. This is just filler. This is just padding. This doesn't need to be in the game at all. Oh. PDST intensifies. Damn straight it does, brother. Yay, anime filler. Alright. Oh my god, an elevator.
So what do you say? Wanna join up? I'm dead serious, you know. I really think you'd like it in winter. Could bring the whole gang even. We'll start our own Spec Ops unit. The Yuffie Recon Patrol. Shinra will be afraid to even speak our name. They'll stand in awe of the fair ninja who leads her loyal minions, and tremble in fear when they see the wire peas coming in hot. People will be banging down the door to buy our film rights. Your stunned silence says more than words ever could. I knew you'd be on board.
Please shut up.
Now it's just really awkward. That's actually just kind of mean, Cloud. I mean, he's not wrong, but now it's just odd. I feel like Yuffie should say something like, well, maybe I will, and that be that. But how strange is that? Like, really think about how awkward that just was.
Your stunned silence says more than words ever could. I knew you'd be on board.
Please shut up.
Tifa says nothing as well. It's like, I'd rather Sid Highwind be kicking it, like, you know, table and yelling at Shira to make the tea than something like that. That's just like odd. But yeah, no, it's whatever. It's not like they put much thought behind the dialogue anyway. All right, let's continue. God, look at that. Wow. If only I could see any of that. If it wasn't so washed out. Oh well. Small indie company that's never made a game before. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, God. You can't even appreciate the scenery, man. Like, I don't think... I thought that water looked kind of nice. That's why she steals her materia, because of that one line. Oh yeah, Yuffie's the main character, by the way. We need to make sure she has the most screen time here.
Which means we're at war? But what about my mission? Did Command call it off?
What about the lighting in this game? Just look at it! Look at it! Just look at it! Like, literally any sky would look better than this. Oh my god.
Did anyone tell me?
Aren't we in the middle of a ceasefire, though?
That's what they say. Still, doesn't mean we are. And it makes no difference to them either way. Come on. We gotta find Murasaki.
Right.
I'm gonna say it right now, this whole Wutai War thing is stupid, pointless filler, and it doesn't need to be in the game anymore. Alright? In the OG, there is no Wutai resistance, alright? They lost. They were the last country that resisted Shinra, and they got owned. They got turned into a resort town. And I think Wutai in the OG is actually a sad tribute to, I guess, the sentiment of Japan, or any culture around the world that's lost a part of its traditional pride, of its traditional cultural heritage. You know, it's got these magnificent stone Buddhas and Garudas carved into the cliff face, but it's just powerless today. It's just, it got owned by Shinra. And now the Turks go on there on holiday to drink Turtle's Paradise cocktails. It's just, that's how it is, in a way. Like, that's just how real life is. All this is filler. I bet you also Wutai is going to be an extremely long section in part 3, and it's going to have tons of war stuff that's just big old bags of whatever. Yeah, anyway, let's continue. Alternate reality. Don't you mean multi-world? That's not a multiverse, it's a multi-world. It's a live stream memory.
No one told you.
It's a live stream echo.
No, nothing. I had no idea they were planning an operation. I should have been here. Should have done something for them.
You thought in the OG they had a ceasefire and Rufus restarts the war. There is no war with Wutai. No, there's none. There's none. There is, trust me, in the OG, there is no war with Wutai. Wutai is an optional, skippable place. It's not even a theme. When Cloud in the OG said he joined up to become a soldier, to be a great... Sephiroth was a war hero through Wutai. But Cloud, well, Zack, whatever you want to do, said that when he finally, like, joined to become a soldier, the war was over, and he lost his chance to be a great hero. But there is no... trust me, well, don't trust me, just, I'm right.
You've done tons for us. Remember that.
Whatever. Okay, you girls stand there while I sit down and take a rest for 2 hours. Okay, thank you women for standing there for 2 hours while I, the man, took a rest. Now, let's go inside and see what's here. My god, the lighting. Okay, there it is. Right. Yeah, Yuffie steals your materia in Wutai, like an absolute drunk. Oh god. Look at this lighting! Where's it even coming from? Like, seriously, he's facing like an elevator wall. Where is this light even coming from? Oh god, it's just amazing. Maybe he's just going Super Saiyan. Maybe he's going Ultra Instinct.
We're here to help.
Ready?
All right.
Let's do this.
All right. Spoiler alert. This fight goes for, you know, another 20 minutes. Damage sponge, stagger, etc., yada yada. Probably a scripted limit break in there as well. And then, okay, and then we're done. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We gotta find Murasaki.
All this, as you say, for a filler mission that does not exist in the OG. Like, this isn't in the OG, by the way. This is not in the OG. By the way, here, let me just illustrate this real quick, alright? You see this, where we are? This is where we are in the story. Here's where we are in the story. Being in the Shinra mansion. Okay. Okay, we pop out here. Out in Nibelheim. We go into the mountains. That's where we are in Rebirth right now. Oh! Oh, that music. Oh! We got the bridge. You end up here. You fight this huge blue thing, the Materia Keeper, which you might need to grind for a bit, because he's a real piece of shit. This guy will fuck you up, alright? Oh! So mad. Come on, Tifa! Get him! Limit break! Beat rush! Oh no 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 no! Samasati! Spoilers, you beat him, alright? And then... And that's it. That's it, you're through. You're through there. You've been through the mansion, you've seen Sephiroth, you've seen Shinra's crisis actors covering up your town. And now it's time to go meet Cid Highwind. There you go. That's basically all you need. This whole thing we're doing in Rebirth right now doesn't exist in the OG. This is an invention of Rebirth. This is all filler. This is all filler, and spoilers, it leads to nothing interesting, alright? After all that, get ready. Here's the reward.
Tifa.
It's okay. I'm okay.
Hey, I think we found our guy.
We need to
obtained
check the inside.
Murasaki's
There might
keycard.
still be survivors.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone.
Bet you never heard him say that before. Not in this game. Sonny Gem.
You okay?
Yeah.
And there. Huh? CAIT Sith?
Ah, Yuffie! And where might you be?
Back room off Mako storage. You?
Town hall still. Thought I might be able to do something from here, so I tried accessing the reactor terminal. Anyway, did you find Murasaki?
Yeah, we did. He died in a skirmish with Wutai.
He... what?
Whoa, sorry. Thought I was having a nightmare. Thought I was watching a really boring game. Oh wait, it's happening! Right, okay. We're back.
Yeah.
So I was like Vincent Valentine, I was punishing myself with sleep. Alright.
I'll work my magic from here. Should have that gate open before you know it. Yes! Get in there, my son! I'll go ahead and look for the terminal. See you there.
Meet at the manor. Got it.
Cheerio!
See ya!
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, mission complete. All right? That whole mountain thing we just watched was to get that key card so that they can get into the Shinra mansion. That was it. And if you don't like that, sounds like someone doesn't like FF7.
You stay behind and wait for them. Once they arrive, you can put that nose of yours to work. Follow our scent right to us. You gotta admit, you're the best one for the job.
I will concede you have a point.
Then let's get a move on.
Hey, where's your real voice, Red? Huh? Where's your real voice? This is post-Cosmo Canyon. She'd be like, huh, I concede you have a point, Uwu. CAIT Sith should just be on his Moogle the whole time. He looks stupid without it. He looks incomplete. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to be. Gotta follow my rainbow. This is so dumb. I admit though, I enjoyed rolling around as him at the speed of sound. But he should just be on his Mog. It's just stupid. Here we are. Now we really should have just been able to go into the Shinra mansion, just in and out. Like, this whole keycard thing is bullshit. But don't you worry, chat. It's about to get even more bullshit than that.
Definitely seen better days, though.
Shinra mansion.
Friends. It's almost 50 years old.
This can't just be a fancy house.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and agree with you there. The village is practically drowning in a sea of black robes, after all.
So what if it is?
Now, in the OG, the Shinra mansion has a slightly different feel to it. Alright? Slightly different feel. You might be able to notice. See if you can spot the difference in the music. Do you notice a slight difference in the atmosphere? It might take you a few hours to notice, but yeah, it's slightly different. Now, here's another thing, right? Let's check. One of these is more impactful than the other. In the OG, the way to get into the basement is that you have this insane spiral staircase, this extremely memorable image. It's almost like a painting, all right? Now, really look at that, okay? This is the best they could do with the hardware limitations of 1997, all right? Do you want to see what this looks like in Rebirth, now that they are completely unlimited? Watch this. Watch, here it comes, Get ready, brace yourselves.
Well, it would add weight to the rumor that Hojo used to conduct experiments here.
Doubt it's just a rumor.
And that's it. There is no staircase. It's just an elevator. Yes, now that they are unshackled by the hardware limitations of 1997, they've been able to make the elevator they've always wanted to do. It's just amazing. My God. OG FF7 in shambles. Absolutely destroyed. We may as well burn every copy of it, mate. Since this has embarrassed it so much. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Oh, and it gets better than that. Remember how in the OG FF7, now you're down that spiral staircase, you know. So you go down here, little dungeon with... Why there's a dungeon down here, like out of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, I don't know, but there's chains, there's bones, and then you find... Here he comes, the man of the hour. Vincent. Having a little sleepy snooze in the coffin right there. Talking about how he's sleeping as a form of self-punishment because he failed the love of his life, Lucretia. After that, we get into the library. Sephiroth says, "Hello, boys! It's me, Sephiroth! Enjoy the materia! See you later! Uwu!" And that's it. That's it. And as you're leaving, Vincent's like, "Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. He's like, if I join you, am I gonna see Hojo? Because I want to kill this motherfucker. And they're like, yeah, why not? He's like, all right. I used to be in the Turks, I can help. Let's go. It's me, Mario. And that's it. That's it. That's it. You're done here. You're done in Nibelheim. You're done in the mountains. And now you're in Rocket Town having a wee chat with Sid. That's it. That's the area. But Rebirth had other plans. When you go down the elevator instead of the iconic spiral staircase and get to the basement, you get greeted with this!
This a kid's clubhouse?
Oh, I think it's a bit more dangerous than that. But no bother, I'll protect you.
Hello and welcome to Shinra Manor. Trespassers.
Hojo.
I don't know what it is you hope to find here, but I'm afraid this facility has been abandoned for some time. Everything of value is gone, but please feel free to poke around.
Ah! It's not him, it's just an AI caretaker.
That said, this facility has always had a place in my heart. I must insist that you leave it in the condition in which you found it. And with that in mind, I won't keep you any longer. Thanks for dropping in.
Yep.
That was a sore one.
So now we have an AI Hojo hologram who really doesn't care what you do because there's nothing here, but at the same time he's also trying to kill you. Why? Because, you know, it's a free country. Throws you down in this dungeon, and here, ladies and gentlemen, is where we get introduced to the best part of the game.
Oh, that was a sore one. Huh? Don't walk into the light, Barret!
That shithead is gonna get it.
I feel like I could improve that scene.
Oh, that was a sore one. Huh? Don't walk into the light, Barret!
That shithead is gonna get it.
I improved it! I fixed it! See, they would have done that in 1997, but they couldn't due to hardware limitations. So... oh,
I think we're trapped in here.
Alright.
Like rats in a cage. No squeezing through those bars.
That duct, however, might just fit a cat. Sit tight, I'll have you out in a jiffy.
CAIT Sith, it won't be a jiffy, and you know it won't be a jiffy. Because everyone who has played through this part of the game knows the absolute hell that awaits them after this. Welcome back to hell, Rebirth completers, Rebirth finishers. Welcome back to hell. This is when the fun part starts. All right, you ready? Here we go. Here it comes. Get ready for this. Wait for it. Yay! He did it! He did it!
Do you still think you can get us out of here?
I hope you enjoyed that, chat. Because there's a lot more where that came from. A lot more. Look at my eyes, alright? These are the eyes of a man who has played this segment. Here we go. Absolute peak gameplay right here, mate. Oh, get it. Get your aim up, and.
The cat of the hour.
Yay!
Just you leave the problem solving.
The cat of the hour. Thank you for that, Aeris.
Pause now.
It doesn't get much better than this, chat. Doesn't get much better than this. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the absolutely riveting gameplay of FF7 Rebirth. Clearly, this was meant to be in the Shinra mansion in 1997. But it just wasn't possible, not with the primitive technology they had back then. But now, with today's technology, we can make that 90s dream a reality. Behold. Combat! Boo! This isn't gameplay, get out of here! Where's the real gameplay? Oh, here it is, hang on, here it comes. Wait for it, wait, shh, everyone shut up, everyone shush. What's gonna happen? The tension is killing me.
Error detected. Service suspended.
So near and yet so far.
Can say that again, CAIT SITH. Alright. You guys ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. What? Oh, the box! Oh my god, he's picked up the box! An orb of gravity! Wait, shh. Everyone pay attention, pay close attention. Wait. Is he gonna make it?
Inspection complete. Resuming
He did it!
operation.
He threw the box! Oh, good thing this whole segment is over. Yeah, and that's it. That's it, chat. Box throwing segment done. I lied. You got tricked. Oh, imagine thinking that was all the box throwing you were gonna get. Oh, imagine thinking that. Oh my god. No. Listen, mate. You paid a whopping, I don't know, 110 Australian dollars for this game, and by golly, you were gonna get your money's worth. So, wait, here it comes. Wait, shh, everyone. He did it! An antidote! Worth. Hang on, wait. Okay, that makes a box appear, alright. He's got it. Wait, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna open the door or is he gonna... No, I think he's going for that one. I mean, this player's actually good. He hasn't missed a single box throw yet. Which means, chat, this segment can take even longer than it's taking right now, because you are going to miss a few box throws, because the controls for this are terrible! They're horrible! These controls are dreadful! Oh, this segment shouldn't even exist. Oh. So, think about that, chat. This guy is doing it all perfectly, and it's still taking forever. Oh. Let's have a look at CAIT SITH for a bit, right? Now, I actually like this playstyle, alright? When I play Tekken, I play like Panda and Kuma. I play the stupid characters, and I'm gutted that they removed the kangaroo from it, alright? I like playing dumb shit like this. But he should be on his Moogle the entire time. Like, this is ridiculous that he's not on it. You gotta do, like, extra stuff for that, and then I do stuff that always knocks me off it. It's just, yeah. This level should be optional. This level should be optional, Darth Hell. It should. The fact that this is a main story quest is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable that anyone can call this game perfect. This entire segment alone makes that statement impossible. Like, even if you forgot everything else in the game, this proves that the game's not perfect. Alright? It's ridiculous. It's insane. Right, but wait. Oh, hang on, guys. Shh. Everyone shut up. We're about to miss something really cool. Wait, shh. Wait, here it comes. Riveting. Sorry, I didn't want any of you to miss that. This part. What's he gonna do with it? Okay, so he's put it on there. Okay, then he stands on this. Then boxes come down. Okay. All right, hang on. Wait, shh. Hold on. Okay, he's got the box. And he's gonna throw it where the game is telling him to throw it. The door's unlocked!
Thank you.
Let's go!
Don't mention it.
Let's fucking go! Let's go! Oh god, this is so hype! Holy shit! My blood is racing! Okay, antidote. Phoenix down. It's important. Alright, no. Oh my god, man. How? Who made this? How did this get approved? Like, I genuinely don't know. How did this pass testing? What preview audience played this and was like, yeah, unanimous vote, keep this in. Like, whatever you do, do not cut this. It's insane. Okay, that was too much real gameplay. I think we need... Oh, this part rules. This area rules. This area rules. All right, you ready? Okay, shh. Everyone shut up. Hang on, wait, shh.
Detected in power generator. Lockdown protocol engaged.
Oh, man.
Mako. Administer accelerant to red generator.
How are they going to solve this problem? Man, guys, all right, we need an alternate solution that might involve the throwing of a box. It's just a hunch, but I think that might work. Hang on, let's see. Let's find out. Comes, hold on, wait. Ooh, is this gonna work? Let's find out. This player's really good, man, because we all missed that the first time. Oh, and here's the fun part, chat. That wasn't enough. It needs one more box. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up, man. Oh my god, bro. Holy shit. Wait, hang on. Oh. Yes! He did it! Got it in, motherfucker! Throw that box! Oh my god.
Sufficient Mako levels confirmed.
We did it!
Generator online.
Yo, W's in chat. W's in chat for that box throw. Wait, did he just do that? Oh god, see, I only know the Japanese VI. I've never heard that in English. That's so bad. Oh my god, this game is the kick in the balls that just keeps on kicking. It's just amazing. Just when you think your testicles can't take another kick, it delivers one more.
Generator on standby.
Oh, sounds about right.
Switching ventilation system to maintenance mode, enabling duct access. Please commence on-site inspection.
According to this, that generator's somewhere upstairs. Well, nothing else for it. Back into the air duct to go.
Is this fan service gone wrong?
Be okay?
The only time I've ever heard that sort of battle theme, you know, the victory theme in game or in a scene that kind of worked was actually in Advent Children. After Tifa beats the shit out of that guy in the church, and then you just hear da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, and she and Marlene are looking around, and then he just gets up and it's his phone's ringtone. It's like, yeah, what is it? That I thought was actually done quite cleverly. I thought that was done well. But in FF15, we have Prompto going, da-na-na-na, da-da-da-da-da, and it was all downhill from there. And then you have Barret singing it. Which is just, it's just that he ain't that guy.
Nothing else for it. Back into the air ducts I go.
Sure you'll be okay?
Positive. I'll be in and out before you know it. Don't have too much fun without me.
Don't worry, CAIT Sith. I don't think any of us will be having fun. Because we're playing Rebirth. This segment of all things. Oh, God. Oh, guys, shh, shh, everyone shush. He's got the box. Absolute poggers. W's in chat for that, mate. I like how his Moogle actually could have just like grabbed the lever and pulled it, but he had to throw the box onto it. Let's have a look at, let's really drink that in, chat. Really drink that in. It's quite clear that there's a lever that a Moogle of his size and strength can clearly just pull. And maybe you actually can do that in the game. But maybe the guy playing this game is just in it for the love and he's like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna do it like a real man. And he did it that way. Or Barret could have done it. Barret and Aeris are completely useless this entire segment. Wait, shh. What's he gonna throw it at? Oh. What's in the box? Oh, he missed it! Dude, that's the first box he's missed this entire playthrough. Holy shit. Not so hot now, are you? Oh my god. He's lost it. Wait, he might have lost the touch. Has CAIT Sith forgotten how to throw his box? Find out on next episode of FF7 Rebirth. Wait for it. He did it! High ether, motherfucker! Looks like CAIT Sith is not washed anymore. Don't even think about looking away from the screen for 1 second. You have no idea what you're missing out on. Think of what you might miss a box getting thrown. Okay? Oh shit, new area. New boxes. Okay, what do we have here? Yeah, this is whatever, right? No one cares about these items. Where's the box? Wait, shh. Oh! It's gonna happen. Wait, where's he gonna throw it, though? Wait, hang on. Shh. Ooh. Ooh, but what can you aim? No way! Oh! What? Dude, that is the best one yet. Dude, what an absolute pro. All right, W's in chat for that. That was the best box throw we have seen this entire segment, you know. That's going to be hard to top.
Come on, man.
Boring. No, boo. Rubbish gameplay. Get out of here. No. Where's the real gameplay? Okay. Why are we still doing this? Is it like, all jokes aside and memes aside, isn't this insane? Like, yep. How is this in the game? How is this in Rebirth? You could cut this entire segment and absolutely nothing of value would be lost. Nothing. How can anyone say this game is peak? Like, seriously, when this is in the game. Like, sure, you like the combat, but like, how can anyone say this is perfect? Flawless? How? Like, this alone, this section alone, even if the rest of the game is amazing, this section alone excludes it from being peak.
Error. Insufficient weight for elevator operation. Additional cargo required.
Oh, hang on. Wait, I just realized something. 1 box isn't enough. We need even more. Hang on, let's see. Is that enough? It's not. We need another box.
Weight insufficient for operation. Additional cargo required.
Additional boxes required. Oh! Poggers! W's in chat! I want to see W's in chat right now for that, okay? Don't let me catch any of you not spamming W for that! Right. Holy shit, that was great. L! How can you say such a thing, small fry? After such a stellar performance. Is it over now? No. No. is it over now? Oh, hang on, wait, let me laugh in your face. Just 1 second, hang on. Is it over now? I remember the first time I played Rebirth too. Hey, everyone who finished Rebirth, get a load of this guy. He thinks it's over now. What an idiot. You have no. We are, no, it's not over. Oh, how long is this? It's so long I actually don't even remember anymore. Chadley's existence or this section, I would say this is actually worse than Chadley, because Chadley you can skip by not doing any of the side quests. This, you can't. You have to do this. Hey, remember this guy from the OG? Yeah, I do.
Stay back! I'm warning you! You're in there
now! Now, this enemy in the OG is actually quite creepy how it's presented there, because he only shows up in that, hang on, I'll turn this down a bit. This enemy only shows up in that Vincent sort of area, the gothic dungeon area, where Vincent's theme keeps playing while you're in a fight. And because it's turn-based, it can just move at a different speed, and it does weird shit like when, I don't know if anyone in chat knows the mechanics of this, but like when you're fighting him, there's times where he'll just kind of like lean over and flop over, and then just kind of like look up at you again. Like this, and it's just like, it's really weird and off-putting, and it's like he's not even doing a move. It's just he's standing there just like aura farming like some really weird off-putting creature. It's a really unsettling fight the first time you do it, because it's like what is this? I don't know what to expect from this thing, you know. So and all that is completely lost when you're no longer fighting him in that area, and he's moving at like action speed, you know what I mean? Like he can't do that in an action game because it just doesn't work for that tempo. There's nothing wrong with him being a boss, DJ. It's just like all the aura and weirdness of this character of this enemy is kind of gone. It's whatever. I mean, here's the thing. This is not nearly the worst thing right now. In fact, it's quite nice to fight this thing after throwing boxes for like 45 minutes straight. So you were worried they were going to go full grimdark in the remake? I wish they went full grimdark. I mean, is this better? It would have been better than this. Yeah. This game is made for toddlers, Bellas. I mean, it feels like it. Nina. Yeah, Yin Yang is strangely strong. Yeah. Anyway.
Never again.
You okay?
Oh, all the better for a wee lie down. So then, onwards and upwards?
Grimdark and realistic would have been a good route. Well, here's the thing, right? Like, FF7, it fits that, like, appropriately. Like, yes, it has light moments, but it's almost got, like, a Metal Gear Solid vibe and aesthetic to it. Like, if you put Reno and Rude, the Turks, in, like, the Metal Gear Solid games, or had them fight some of those boys, they would kind of just, like, fit in.
Elevator operations suspended for safety inspection.
It doesn't work for, like, a Disney, like, kawaii kids aesthetic. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, guys. Wait. Get ready for even more peak. Shh. Watch. Better luck next time. comes. Ooh, oh, we got that one. Not bad. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, get it. Get that box. What is the point of this? I don't know. I actually don't remember if the... I honestly don't remember if this is mandatory or not. I think this might be optional. Because why not add the opportunity? Why not have the opportunity to throw even more boxes in the box throwing segment? I actually think this is an optional part. Wait, it was mandatory? Gasparoni? This is mandatory. This is mandatory, you're telling me. That makes it even worse. It's horrible. This is horrible. This is part of the story. What? I was giving Square the benefit of a doubt. I thought that, like... I thought that was just there in case you just liked box throwing, but no, you just have to do it. You just have to do it. Oh, God. Oh. Why would you do this, Nomura? What did I ever do to you? I mean, I imagine Nomura had nothing to do with that. I assume they just gave that to the intern or something. It feels like the intern designed this section.
What is it this time?
You'll require the password to proceed.
Huh? Go again.
Now, no need for violence. I come in peace, and to abet your escape as well.
My colleague just turned to me and saw what I was watching. He's like, what the fuck is this? I thought it was FF7, but why is that bear throwing boxes? You know what, Sticky? He's right. Your colleague is a normal person, okay? Because that is the normal reaction to this. What the fuck is this? This is not FF7! This is... What is this dog shit? Oh, God. Darren, welcome back. You left watching Champion when Cloud was limping, and now you're back watching CAIT SITH throwing boxes. Even Crash Bandicoot is more fun than this shit. It is. At least Crash Bandicoot is designed to destroy boxes. Not this. The Shinra Mansion was such a simple and amazing section. It wasn't like, to my memory, mind-blowing, but it's just like, it is what it needs to be. All the good bits are there. No fat, no fluff. Now the party's ready to face Sephiroth. Oh my God. It's that's it. This is it, chat. This is it. This is my life now. This is my life now. Watching CAIT SITH throw a box.
I come in peace, and to abet your escape as well.
Huh. Like hell you do.
Really, it's true. You're far more resilient than anticipated. And I concluded that, rather than allow you to run amok any longer, I ought to help you see yourselves out peacefully. The password is comprised of 4
Brave Fence and Musashi was a very good experimental game from Square Enix, just like Parasite Eve. This doesn't feel like Squaresoft at all. Yeah, well, the thing is, even when Squaresoft went full experimental with games like, say, I don't know, Chocobo's Dungeon 2, Chocobo Racing, Parasite Eve, so on and so forth, it always felt fun. Like, they were always trying to make every part of it as either as fun as possible or as interesting as possible. This is like they're trying to do the complete opposite. They're trying to make it as not fun and as boring as possible. It's unreal. What is this design? It's like anti-design. This entire segment should be studied by video game designers around the world as everything not to do in your game. Anyway, guys, shh. There's boxes to be thrown.
See yourselves out peacefully. The password is comprised of 4 two-digit numbers. I wrote them down in this very room, but where? Well then, no time to waste.
I thought Brave Fence and Musashi was Squaresoft. Oh well. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, hang on, wait. Shh. And it's the code. Remember the code, guys? From the safe? That's... Here's the code. Is a favorite of mine growing up? Monster? Yeah, oh, that was, yeah. Nomura designed that character as well. He's, like, it's a meme to rip on Nomura, but the man is a fucking genius when it comes to character design. Like, when it comes to the list of great characters he's designed, he is stacked, right? Like no one else. When it comes to storytelling, on the other hand, I have no idea what the hell is going on. And I also have no idea why they get Nomura to direct things or write things, because those are completely different skill sets from character design. It would be like if you got a legendary Hollywood costume designer to direct your next film. It'd be like if you got a really great set builder to write your next movie. Like, why? These are completely different skills. There's like no overlap, man. So I don't know. I mean, Nomura did come up with the idea of Kingdom Hearts, as far as I know, and I read that Nomura came up with the idea of Kingdom Hearts combat, which is crazy, man. It's actually really fun combat. It's almost like proto Dark Souls in some ways. Like Dark Souls is sort of like a crossover of Kingdom Hearts 1-ish combat and Monster Hunter, maybe? I don't know. Anyway. Sorry, we're getting way off on a tangent here. You think most of this is Nojima's fault? The OG was already a mishmash of different people. For whatever... I agree, Nivek. See, Nojima is credited as being the writer of the original FF7, but that's just factually not entirely true. Like, it was Nomura's idea to kill Aeris. Apparently, that's a thing. Sakaguchi also, I think, would have had a hand in it as well, because, you know, it's inspired by the theme of life, loss, death, grief, moving on. I don't know how much he wrote originally, but like that's a huge part of it as well. It wasn't just Nojima, because when Nojima's left to his own devices, he writes The Kids Aren't Alright, a Final Fantasy novella starring Leslie. It wasn't one guy, as far as I can imagine. But I don't think it's entirely Nomura. Because people also say that, like, Kitase wanted to change the story even more, and I think Nomura held him back, which is insane. I don't know how true that is. I guess we'll never know, in a lot of ways. Square Enix has no man like Sakaguchi. They just don't. They just don't. They need someone like him. Maybe not him, but they gotta get someone like him, man. Because right now, it's like a bunch of sheep running around with no sheepdog. It's like a bunch of people trying to make a film, but no director. It's a mess, no matter what. You need someone who can fill that role. So, you feel like corporate wanted to fill the game with filler and bloat so they can make it in 3 parts? Yeah, but like, how much is corporate to blame for this? Because if you're a good creative, you can still make entertaining, I don't know, entertaining filler or entertaining side quests. Let me put it this way. The greatest filler episode in anime of all time is when Goku and Piccolo go to get their driver's licenses. This is a real episode. And it's entertaining because it's fully in the spirit of their characters. It's absolutely stupid. And by the end, like, they save people with their powers. And the guy's like, well, we're not giving you your driver's licenses. Because you don't need cars, you fucking idiots. You guys can fly. You have super strength. Why would you need cars? Get out of this school. It's like, it's completely non-canon. It's completely pointless. And yet, I can still remember it perfectly because it's well written. It's well executed. It's fun. All right? Even if corporate is making you write some filler bloat content, if you're a good creative, you should be able to make something entertaining. People say The Witcher 3's side quests have better writing than some main quests from other games. It's not even it's optional. And it's better written than some other games. It's just, there's no excuse for this. There's no excuse for this. Now let's continue. There's boxes to be thrown. Alright, the robot cat is going to rest on the bench while the real humans stand around for 2 hours. Alright, let's go. Recovered. Like, even little details like that, like Cat Sith should, like, plug himself into something. I don't know. Why does a robot need to sit down and rest? It's just the, like, little details, man.
Oh, I'm forgetful of me. This area is off limits to any unauthorized personnel. It's where I've been keeping a rather unruly finger. And so, I'm afraid we'll have to dispose of it. Try not to die.
Yay. Remember this guy from the OG? Remember him? Yeah. I mean, it's cool you're fighting him, you know. And he should, in my opinion, he should be mandatory and Vincent should be unmissable. But, anyway, that's the fight. They're going with the original take on CAIT SITH. Or the compilation version where Reeve has some ability that controls him. I don't know. I assume that Reeve is like just controlling him with like a joystick or like a PS5 controller. Yeah, the purple form is scary. The purple form will fuck you up in this. He fucks you up in the OG. Oh my god! Wait, hang on. How's he gonna survive this?
My turn?
This form will kick your ass in the OG, but I don't know how strong it is in Rebirth. Aeris wrecked. How lame is this music? You know what I mean? Where's the it's like, you know. Given that they tended to favor compilation lore over OG, he'll be controlled by some skill materia venom bits. Yeah, I can agree with that. It seems that they have more respect for the compilation fanfiction stuff than for the original. Like, it really does. It's crazy. Whereas if you're actually remaking FF7, the OG should really be the only thing you use. At the very least, it should be the most important thing. Like, what's in the OG should trump what is in the fanfiction. So, Kimmy, it would be hilarious if there was box throwing in this fight. You know what? They may as well just fully commit. There may as well be a mechanic on this enemy where you can only hit it if CAIT SITH throws a box. I honestly feel like there isn't enough box throwing here. I feel rather robbed. You know, some riveting content. Alright, anyway. Ah. I was hoping their animation would keep going, but oh well. Because I actually like the team-up attacks in this. Alright, shh.
Thanks to you, the manor is a little more neat and tidy. All well-earned praise aside, since that meddlesome test subject is finally out of my hair, I have no further reason to remain here. It's been nothing if not entertaining.
No, it hasn't.
Until we meet again.
No, Hojo. Hojo, it actually wasn't entertaining. It was extremely boring. That box throwing segment is terrible.
I see him, I'm ramming my fist right through his face. Agreed?
Agreed.
We best get going. The terminal's waiting.
I think that's it, chat. I think we finished the box throwing segment. FF7 Rebirth. All that was extremely necessary, all right? It was actually really, really important. It had to happen, all right? Because it leads to this part.
Well. Look who the cat dragged in.
Hey there.
And we're here. Yay.
Find that terminal?
Let's just say we got a little sidetracked.
You can say that again, mate.
But try again. No sense stewing on past mistakes.
Right.
Alright, guys. Get ready. Here it comes. Behold. Just look at those incredible graphics. Look at the extreme detail of Cloud's model on his face. Look at those PS2 books sitting on that desk. Just look at that. Look at that. My God, that's almost PS3. Look at that. PS2. Okay, let's look at the next shot. Just look at that PS2 book right there. And that lamp, that could almost be PS 2.5. My God. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely quadruple A production right there.
Pardon me? Decor's a bit grim, no?
It sounds so dumb. That actually sounds so dumb. Sorry. I'm sorry. But let's hear that again. All right. Ooh, slow motion. I'm hot. Goth girls love me.
Well. Doesn't matter. Who are you?
Get ready, chat. Are you ready? Do you want to know why Vincent is down there in that basement sleeping in that coffin? Do you want to know the reason that could not be expressed in 1997 due to hardware limitations? Here it comes.
Vincent Valentine. I'm... security. Security.
That's right, chat. He's a security guard. Guarding Hojo's lab. Guarding the man who shot him in the stomach and turned him into a literal monster. He clocks in and he clocks out. 9 to 5. That's literally it. He that's his job. Even Cloud can't believe it. Now, for those of you who only know this game, in the OG, the reason he's sleeping in that coffin is actually as a form of self-punishment, like self-flagellation for being unable to save the love of his life. But you know what? In this day and age, times are tough. You gotta pay the bills. And this, I guess he's just working as a security guard for Shinra. Oh, it's such dog shit. It's rubbish! Rubbish!
Be brief.
Your terminal.
Keycard.
Yes, that's not a meme, by the way. When he says he's security, he means it quite literally. He is the security guard.
Keycard.
I'm a boomer. I can't figure out how to use my phone. Maybe if this cat climbs on top of me and shows me how to use the phone. Thank you. Wacky Marvel humor. FF7, directed by James Gunn. FF7 of the Galaxy. Actually, hang on, I can improve that scene. Just 1 second. Let's improve that. There you go. I fixed it.
There.
Sorry, it just... I mean, what else, mate? What? Square, you want to make this a comedy? Here, I'll help you. I'll help you make it a comedy. All right? Let's have our wacky old silly adventure. The silly willy Disney children's cartoon adventures of FF7. Why not?
Though you're clearly not Murasaki.
And I care about that heaps, because I'm Vincent. And if there's one thing I want to protect, it's Hojo's property. That's actually what they've done in this character, like, not even joking. Why did they feel they needed to change these things, Amanda? I don't know. It's like the one thing you shouldn't do. You want to enhance? You want to improve? Sure. But like change, rewrite into a joke? Turn it into a comedy? Why? Like I would expect this from Taika Waititi, alright? The guy who directed Thor Love and Thunder. This is FF7 Love and Thunder right now. Like, unironically, this actually is. The difference is, and this is what's so strange about this game and these appalling remakes, is that, like, no one else seems to have caught on about this. Like, all the YouTube channels I know, like, I'm not going to name them, but you know who they are. The ones who just rip on everything, who rip on everything that sucks for all the obvious reasons. This sucks for all the reasons that they rip on everything else. But even they don't touch this. Why is it that even, like, people who professionally make fun of shit, even they don't touch this? It's so fucking obvious. It's like the most obvious thing in the world. I don't know, maybe you have to have played the OG FF7 and this and be a normal person. And maybe that's just a... Maybe that's a rare, uncommon type of content creator. I don't know, man. It's weird, because, like, the whole reason he joins you in the OG is to kill Hojo. Like, when you fight Hojo at the end of Disc 2 in Midgar, if you have Vincent in your party, he actually has a bit of extra dialogue specifically for that. It's like the most you ever see him worked up in the entire game. He hates Hojo for extremely good reason. Why is he working for him? They're the perfect material to draw from. Hey, we got this iconic IP we get to remake. Let's tell our own story now. Exactly, man. Vincent was always your favorite because of your tragic past. It hurts to see him dumbed down to security. It hurts your soul. It's stupid, man. It makes no sense, man. Wait. I played OG FF7 and I love this game. Listen, Angzilla. We don't take kindly to your folk around here. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Rebirth's not the only game that makes jokes around here. I do a bit of comedy myself. DJ, you think my criticism here is pretty disingenuous, to be honest. They haven't really changed anything here. DJ, are you for real? Are you for real? They haven't really changed anything here. Is this one of your silly jokes? Is this some of your Nomura comedy? Vincent goes from sleeping in a coffin as a form of self-penance, as self-punishment for failing the love of his life, who Hojo fucked over. Hojo fucked him over too. He joins you to kill Hojo. But now in this, he is working as Hojo's security guard, protecting Hojo's property from you, the main party. They haven't really changed anything here. Is this some of your... Are you going to start moonwalking like Red 13 in a moment and speaking in an Uwu Deku voice and reveal this is all a joke? You cannot be serious here. You cannot look at the OG, look at this and say they haven't changed anything. You know that's wrong. Like, you know that's wrong, mate. You know... Like, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills! Great joke, DJ. You nearly had me going for a second, mate. According to VG Insights, the majority of people played this game for less than 30 hours. It takes 50 hours to beat. Most people who bought it didn't actually finish it. Yeah, Mega, one of the most common comments I get is that they couldn't finish Rebirth. Like, that's a really common comment in my comment sections, you know. God, I say the word comment a lot, but you know what I mean. Like, in fact, I actually speak with the Final Fantasy community far more than the average person, because my videos are like, get a lot of engagement, not because I'm that brilliant, but because, you know, there's a very argumentative, controversial nature, so there'll be people agreeing and disagreeing with me. But a lot of them say they couldn't get past, they got to Cosmo Canyon and they gave up, they got to Junon and they gave up because of Rude's bold shenanigans, they got to Gongaga and like, what the fuck is this? They got to CAIT SITH Box Throwing segment and gave up. Tons of people who played Rebirth haven't even seen the ending. Like, it's bad. It's not, things aren't looking good. The clear rate of beating FF7 Rebirth on Steam is 26%. If you check Chapter 14's achievements, that's really bad. So 26% of people got Chapter 14's achievement of completing the game. So they're not even finishing it. I think we have established that Vincent in this scene is exactly the same as he was in the OG in every conceivable way possible, and let's continue.
Though you're clearly not Murasaki. Explain yourself.
It's a bit of a long story, and we'd love to tell you all about it, but there's something we really need to look up first. Can't go letting our foe win the information war, eh?
Your foe? And who might that be?
A man who many people, myself included, once called a hero. Sephiroth. He's insane, and he's after something so powerful, it could destroy the planet, unless we stop him.
I see. Then I've one more sin to atone for. The room is unlocked. Use it as you see fit, Mr. Murasaki.
Yay! We got clearance, chat. We got clearance from security.
Don't mind if we do, I guess.
I'm Vincent, Hojo's best security guard. I love working for Hojo. I'm on his payroll. He should like talk about like taking annual leave and stuff. Like, I would leave, but I need a doctor's note for Hojo. Wait, hang on. It is funny, isn't it, that like Vincent just has a bench and a vending machine in his room. Just like, it's just a room full of like coffins and vampires and, you know, various like gothic horror stuff, and then just like a vending machine. Oh, the cohesion. Freakzilla, you wrote that, and I plagiarized it, exactly. I'm gonna pass that off as my own idea. Steal ideas from chat. Say it was my own. Oh, it doesn't get much better than this, chat. It doesn't get much better than this.
There she is! Cloud, my boy! Still got that keycard? Gonna need a bit of time with this. Might I suggest a spot of recon?
You know, I almost read that subtitle as a spot of retcon. It's like, well, they're doing a lot more than just a spot of that in this game, I can tell you. Oh, God. Just like no music here as well. Like, a game series famous for its music. And no music here. Oh, here we go. Are we gonna see Sephiroth? We couldn't possibly. It's not like he would show up in every scene in the game. Actually, we might actually not see him here. I actually might be wrong. Oh, God. First person distortion view.
There.
I'm waiting for you, Cloud. The one time he didn't... Yes, you're right, actually, Reddit. The one time he doesn't show up is when he actually should have. This is one of the only times you see him in the OG game. And I don't think he's here, to my memory. I actually don't think he shows up in this scene.
Cloud, let's get out of here.
My God. Unbelievable.
Oh, no.
Right.
I don't recall giving you permission to go in there.
That's exactly where you gave us permission to go. Am I missing something here, chat? Did he not just unlock the door and say, use it as you see fit? He didn't say, oh, by the way, don't go into any rooms or what? Did he just forget?
Oh, it was an honest mistake. We didn't mean any... Ah!
I'm Vincent, and I care about Hojo's property.
Don't hurt me! Please! I can explain!
He said check the terminal and touch nothing else. Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Why should I? He's trespassing, like you.
Save it. I've had a pretty shit day.
What a coincidence. So have I.
How? You just slept in a coffin all day. That's like every day for you. How is this unique? Alright, let's continue. Rawr! Alright boys, we're on. We're fighting Vincent now. He transforms into a giant dancing Moogle. I'm surprised they didn't do that, to be honest, you know. They should have just turned him into King Mogglemog. We're fighting against Beast. Against Vincent in Beast form. Well, why is he white, Boy Rat? Because even though Galleon Beast in the OG or Galleon Beast or whatever is purple, it's like a mini behemoth, basically. I think in Dirge of Cerberus, he's white. Is that true, chat? Because I'm like, why the fuck is he not look like this? This looks way sicker, man. This looks like heaps more beast-like. This looks way more animalistic. This just kind of looks like a... I mean, it still looks strong, but it's very emo. It's different. It's more... How would I say this? The shipping community would rather have sex with this version of Galleon Beast than this version. That's what I would say. Yeah. So, yeah. This is very... And that's what's the most important thing when it comes to character design is how much does the shipping community want to have sex with you? So, yeah. Now, a little interesting thing about Vincent is that he's the oldest member of your party. He's something like 57 or 59 years old, but he just looks 20 because Hojo is like super enhanced him and really fucked him up. Just experimented on him. I would also say that Vincent is probably canonically the strongest member in your party after Cloud. I'd say he's your second strongest. Like, I don't really... In Advent Children, he seems extremely strong. I reckon he could bash, like, Tifa, or Aeris, or Yuffie, or Red 13, or Barret. Probably even Sid. Wait, he threw a box? Did I miss that? Wait, there was a box that got thrown? You like Vincent's hair in the OG more? Yeah, look, I just like the OG more, period. Small duck. Yeah. They made him into a dark emo Beauty and the Beast. Oh my god, he's staggered! Get him! He's staggered. It does look kind of silly, doesn't it, stagger? You know? Especially when it's like a human. A human just bends down on one knee and the three of you stand around just like bonking him with a cricket bat. It's like... Isn't Red 13 40? He is. Vincent's older than Red 13. Vincent's your oldest party member. Yeah. Anyway, you get the picture. Really, Vincent should have been playable, alright? He should have been in your party in this game. You should have been able to turn into, like, you know, Galleon Beast, Death Gygus, Hellmaster, and Chaos. But he's not playable. He's not playable, and I suspect the reason for that is so that you feel pressured to buy Part 3, even if you didn't like Part 2. Even if you hated the story of Part 2, which you probably did, because even the Aeris death scene... The Aeris death scene turned off a lot of people, but people were turned off by Red 13's voice, the general cringe vibe of it, the bloat and all that. But we all want to turn into a cool monster. We all want to turn into a cool demon. So you're gonna have to buy part 3. I really think that's the reason for it. I don't think there's any good reason outside of that. Let me put it this way. If I was Shinra and I made FF7 Remake part 1, 2, and 3, that's what I would do. I would make Cid and Vincent unplayable until part 3. Alright? I would make them unplayable for the first 100 hours of this story. So you have to buy part 3. That's what I would do if I was President Shinra. So yeah. And when you think of it in terms of Shinra, the decisions make sense. He's not playable, Sticky? No. Hey, look at this guy. Hey, hey, wait, Vincent isn't playable? Hey guys, I remember the first time I played Rebirth. I'm walking here. Hey, get a load of the new kid over here. Hey, get a load of the new guy. He thinks Vincent's playable in Rebirth. What an asshole you look like now for expecting such a thing. Mr. Entitled over here. Mr. Entitled thinks that he should be able to play as Vincent after spending, oh, I don't know, buying both games and a PS5. Oh, God, kids these days, mate. Kids these days. My God, you guys are spoiled. There'd be no new characters for part 3 if they made him playable now. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Like, who? What? People are not buying part 3 because they want new characters. They're buying part 3 because they want the end of the story. Red 13 should have been playable in Remake, even if it's only for like the last bit. Cid and Vincent should have been playable for this, even if it's only for like the second half of the game. It's inexcusable. It is inexcusable. It's inexcusable.
I know your story.
Don't even think about making an excuse.
Former Turk.
Let me put it this way. If Vincent was playable in part 2, would you ask for him to get removed? Would you say, my God, I really enjoy Rebirth, but if only Vincent wasn't playable, because then I'd have somebody to look forward to for part 3. No one would say this. No one would say this, and anyone who did say this would be told to shut up. Alright. They're a square shill in disguise. So.
Stumbled on your file in the company database. There's a reason you're alone in the dark down here. And that reason has something to do with Sephiroth. Am I right?
That's none of your business.
No, I just really wanted to work for Hojo.
Want to come with us. I don't know whether Sephiroth is dead or alive or something in between. But I do know that if I stick with this lot, I'll find out one way or another. Is this how you want your story to end?
Get out. Now.
Oh my God, I forgot about the security thing. Yeah. Let me just beep you guys out before I go.
How we know where the temple is? Let's not bother the man.
Before I clock out my shift, for being Hojo's security guard.
Hey, Space Cadet, come on.
He just wants to go back to his bench and vending machine. Just oh God. Oh, this game.
Think there might be top secret material hidden somewhere here?
That all you ever think about?
Well, excuse me for trying to be helpful.
You know what? This job sucks. In hindsight, everything feels so disorganized and misplaced. The conversation, settings, interactions. Yeah, no, it's a mess, Amela. It's a complete mess, this game. It's crazy.
Okay, next stop, the temple. Hear that, black materia? I'm coming for you. Oh man, my rep's gonna go through the roof.
Well, it ain't like it could go down. Hmm? Oh, it's on.
So...
Oh, it's on.
So...
Yep.
Where is it?
That just happened. All right.
About that?
What's the matter? You ain't been bluffing this whole time, have you?
No, that's not it. We could go there right now if you really wanted. But before that, would you mind a quick trip to the saucer?
What? Why would we want to go there?
To even set foot inside the temple, we'll need to get our hands on a relic called the Keystone. Trouble is, it's been missing for nigh on 20 years. So, any guesses as to where it was last seen?
The gold saucer.
I know, it's a stretch, no denying that. But it's the only lead I've got.
Then let's follow it. We trust you.
You do? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, if we gotta. Once we're good, let's get a move on.
Right.
Goodness. Wow. That was top tier. Right. No character is allowed to be serious, cool, or badass. Axelot. Yeah, exactly. And if you ever call out the unrelenting cringe of these characters, people are like, yeah, I need my characters to be serious all the time. No fun allowed. It's like, no, there's a difference between like fun, funny. There's a difference between that and unrelenting cringe. Right? There's degrees. There's degrees to this. Okay? Metal Gear Solid is a phenomenal example of how to have funny moments in a game that's actually still really serious without those funny moments ever breaking that immersion or that tone. It understands that tonal balance, and this game doesn't. But a main thing, right, is that in the OG FF7 there is actually a lot of silly moments, or there are light moments, but it never feels wrong. As I say, no one in 1997 thought this game was cringe and embarrassing. No one said, bro, you gotta play FF7. It's cringe. It was actually, OG FF7 was enjoyed by the mainstream. Normal people liked this game. Whereas in this day and age, FF7 Remake and Rebirth is just weird. It's weird, it's niche, and the fandom's a bit of a no-go zone. Let's be completely honest about that. A real reason a lot of people don't criticize this, whether they're content creators or whether they're normal people, is because they don't want to deal with the swarm. They know that if they do what I do and make like videos criticizing this, they will activate the hive. They will trigger the wrath of the horde. So yeah, they don't want to deal with them. I deal with them on a daily basis. You can see them in my comments section, or you can see them stitching me together on TikTok calling me a fucking idiot. So yeah, no, and normal people don't want that. But the thing is, it's not pleasant for me either. But luckily, I am mentally built like a Warhammer 40k orc who literally gets bored if I'm not thriving on chaos and conflict, you know, and also on a more serious note, it's better than saying nothing, right? I'd rather make these videos and I'd rather talk about this shit, because if I don't, I go crazy, all right? And a lot of viewers, a lot of you guys have said you felt like you were going crazy until you discovered my channel and just saw a guy not trying to appease both sides, not trying to be nice about it, just saying, this is shit. It sucks and it's lame in just plain simple language. Yuffie's bored song. Wait a minute.
So bored right out of my brain. If I don't die first, bet y'all go insane. 'Cause I've got nothing else to do. I'm stuck here wasting time. But just wait, oh materia, I'll get back on the road and make you mine.
Why would you do this to me?
I'm stuck here wasting time.
Why would you make me watch this?
But just wait,
Why would you make me aware of this Why would you make me aware of this song's existence, knowing very well that I was going to look it up and be subjected to this? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, I've got another song. Want to hear it?
There's another one?
Here goes.
Here we go. Buckle up,
I'll
buckaroos.
search high and low till I've gathered them all. I'll have orbs piled up about 1 billion feet tall. I'll have so much material, I won't know what to do. But until I can make you mine, I'll just patiently wait and dream of you.
Yep. That happened, and we all let it happen. That's, you know what? I just realized they've turned Yuffie into Prompto.
We're in the money. We're in the money.
That's what they've done. Because it's just, that's not her character in the OG at all. But if you gender swapped Prompto into Yuffie, suddenly it just all makes sense.
I want to ride my chocobo all day.
It just, that's it. God almighty, that was shocking. What a suggestion, mate. What a suggestion. You heard you say the remake trilogy is so bad that it's forcing me to reevaluate the OG. Yeah, but the thing is, right, I don't think it is. I don't think it's a happy accident, the OG, because it's so precise. It's like, things don't accidentally be that good. It's extremely precise in the execution of so many elements and how each scene is done. There's a reason the OG is so replayable. Its scenes so rewatchable. I think it's lightning in a bottle is one thing. They were all brought their A game. It's Sakaguchi, you know, they had a director. It's probably because they, you know, you could also argue they were all uncertain. They all wanted to bring their A game because they didn't know if the OG FF7 would work. It was the first Final Fantasy that wasn't on Nintendo. Like 1 to 6 are all on Nintendo. This was on PlayStation. It was FF7 was originally going to be on N64. It's the first Final Fantasy in 3D. It's the first FF to have a very heavily science fiction contemporary aesthetic. As I say, a Metal Gear Solid looking aesthetic. Whereas, you know, the first 6 are very like fantasy heavy. There's so many things that could have gone wrong. They didn't know if it was going to succeed. And maybe that kept them all on their toes in a way. And, you know, they produced, like, basically the best thing they've ever made. And then, after that, they kind of didn't quite know what to do or how to top it. 8 is them trying to top it in a way, and that doesn't quite fully succeed. 9 is them like, well, we'll just do something completely different. 10 I also think is quite good, but 10 is the beginning of the cringe, and it's the beginning of the Kingdom Hearts. It's yeah. Metacritic PC reviews, 7.1 with only 62% positive reviews. The rest are mixed or negative. I'll tell you what, chat, I don't think it's true. I don't think that 92% of people who played Rebirth loved it. I think it's a lie. How exactly? I don't know, but I don't believe it. Wasn't 90% of Yuffie content cut from the original game? Not really. She's cut and then she gets put back in the OG because they thought they wouldn't have enough time for her, then they realized they did. Honestly, everything you get from Yuffie in the OG is fine. Like, what more do we really need from Wutai in the OG? It's fine. The Wutai optional thing wraps up, it basically tells you what happened to Wutai. It shows you what her motivations are. You team up with the Turks to take out Don Corneo, which is an old Japanese concept of two enemies putting their differences aside or teaming up to take on a much greater enemy, or someone who's a threat to them both. And the fact that that Japanese idea takes place in the Japan of FF7 is quite interesting. Then you have Yuffie basically do a Bruce Lee Game of Death Mortal Kombat fight through each tower, you know, solo until she gets to her dad and fights him at the top. That unlocks Leviathan, and I think it unlocks her final limit break as well. Gives her a bit of, like, you know, character development with her dad. Shows that her dad is just as much of a rascal as she is, you know. He's like, by the way, when this all done, do you think they'll still need that materia? She's like, Dad? Maybe they won't. And they're like both like, it's quite sweet, it's cute. There's really nothing more that it needs, in my opinion. I don't know. OG FF7 is a 40-hour game on PS1. And every moment of it's pretty interesting in my opinion. Almost every moment is extremely well done. I don't need any more than that, you know. I don't need 400 hours. So, shadow of my mind, some of us have wives and husbands. If we spend $200 on a collector's edition, we had better love it or we won't hear the end of it. Oh yeah, you'll be in the doghouse tonight. If you got the deluxe edition of Rebirth and you didn't love it. What do you mean? You spent $200 fucking on that thing! That's it, mate. You're on the couch. You probably thought we were done with this segment, didn't you? Well, guess what, Sonny Jim? I remember the first time I played Rebirth 2. Let's see what lies around the corner. Buckle up, buckaroos, and get ready for the grand finale of the Nibelheim segment. Let's go. It's me, Mario.
What's this?
Hey, you missed this guy? He's back! I'll tell you what. That might be the one bit of comedy in the entire game I like. I like that he entered on a motorbike, which he didn't need, because all he did was drop out of... He didn't even need a motorbike. He just drops out of a helicopter and just immediately blows it up. It is so stupid. But anyway, I do like that one bit. Yeah. So pointless.
Our long-awaited reunion.
Oh, come on. Come piss off. You're not in this scene.
I'm not going with you, so back off.
You misunderstand. I'm defying my boss to be here, because I've got a hunger that cannot be denied.
Wow. Bring me the black materia.
My desire to see you has driven me on. That's what I get for redlining the old engine. All right, my friend, it's the final lap. So let's con it one last time!
He's mine!
Okay, so... To answer your question, what does Roche bring to the story? Absolutely nothing. He is an invention of FF7 Remake, and his story goes absolutely nowhere. He is... As if having Sephiroth as an annoying stalker wasn't irritating enough, you also have a second stalker with this guy, and that's it. He doesn't do anything. Maybe the idea... I'm not opposed to the idea of Roche on paper, in the sense that... I'm not opposed to the idea of Shinra actually having another first-class soldier come after you, you know what I mean? Like, in the OG, the only first-class soldiers we ever see is basically Zack, you know. I guess that's it. You fight trash enemies at, like, Soldier Class B or Class A or whatever, you know, in other parts, but... Yeah. The problem is that Roche is not cool, he's not likable, he's not particularly interesting, he's just annoying and cringe, and as I said before, his story goes nowhere. So yeah, that's it. Pizepsi, he's in 7 Remake to serve as a power gauge to show that what a soldier's second class is. Cloud claiming to be first class and barely beating him gives you suspicion. I can see that, but the thing is, right, Cloud is still really fucking strong. Cloud is not actually a first-class soldier, we know that. But Cloud is also the only person who ever beats Sephiroth. Like, he gets, like, some absurd power boost through that moment. Cloud's like Gohan, in a way, or like the Incredible Hulk in that regard. Cloud is fucking strong, Right. I think you make a good point, but I don't know. I've never seen Cloud as being weak in any regard. Like he's post beating Sephiroth, he's actually like at his highest power level in a way, but he just doesn't realize it. No, he's at his highest power level, I'd say, after he solves the mystery of his own identity. But yeah. Because he even says in the OG that he's built like a soldier, but he didn't have the mental will or the strength for it. But after, you know, after him going Super Saiyan to beat Sephiroth after he hurts Tifa, in an act of supreme simpery, then he is. Alright, oh yeah, here comes the fun part, guys. Alright. He had the OP preemptive materia. Here's the thing, it's a bunch of things. The preemptive materia is actually a factor in it, which is amazing. Phenomenal detail. So yeah, here comes the grand culmination of Rocher's story. Alright, it was all leading towards this.
There's no escaping the degradation, my friend.
Yay.
Black materia.
Dream on! That materia's mine!
Shut up, Yuffie.
There's no escaping the degradation.
Where his black robes came from, nobody knows. I thought they were robes as well, but apparently they're just like magic things that appear on you when you become this. And yeah, also the whole degradation thing, I think that's an invention of this game as well. In the OG, there's no mention of soldier degradation, although you could argue that it could be implied, because like this is Mako. This is like literally injecting yourself with nuclear energy. This is probably not the healthiest thing to do. But anyway, let's keep going.
That won't happen to you. Don't worry.
Yeah, she's right. You're gonna be just fine.
Come on. The gilded saucer awaits. And the keystone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh! 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 I just remembered this scene. Oh, chat. Oh, you silly sausages. You thought that was the end of Nibelheim? No, wrong. We got another scene. Another absolutely riveting scene. Get ready for this. Buckle up, buckaroos. Hello, I'm Glenn. You may remember me from Ever Crisis, which is,
Supporters of the Shinra Resistance Committee. My name is Glenn Lodbrok, a representative of Wutai's interim government.
He should be like, my name is Glenn Lodbrok, a representative of Ever Crisis, the mobile gacha game. Please play the game and spend money on it. That's why I'm in this game, so that you spend money on the other game. Like, why else is he in here? Like, seriously. Like, there is no reason other than that.
Upon us, when we must rise up to confront tyranny. Mere days ago, Junon's cannon rang out. A message, a declaration by Shinra's new president that he, like his father before him, would rule by fear. What's more, we recently learned that he had sanctioned the development of living weapons grown within the Mako reactors that provide power to your homes. Alarmed, we decided to seek answers, and in accordance with the ceasefire treaty, our government sent officials to investigate.
Ah, yes. Good old Glenn, that classic FF7 character. I've always wanted to see him in this game, if it weren't for those pesky hardware limitations.
Shinra promised their full cooperation. But when our inspectors duly arrived, they were mercilessly slaughtered. The footage you are about to see was taken from inside one of the reactors.
Also note, there is no blood for ratings.
This is what Rufus Shinra calls a ceasefire. Friends, we do not have our enemy's military might. Nevertheless, a righteous fury burns in each of our hearts. A fire that we may carry to Midgar. And there, together, put the city of Mako and misery to the torch! This is our answer, Rufus Shinra. We are ready to march. And to lead us, Wutai's commander, Viceroy Saru.
When suddenly, nothing happened.
Who exactly is this Saruf? The Invisible Man?
Maybe the remakes aren't all that bad.
Regrettably, we have no intelligence to present at this time.
Then you clearly aren't looking hard enough. Look harder.
It's really impressive how distracting her model is. It's like you just can't take your eyes off it, can you?
What's his name?
I don't think I remember a single line she has in this entire game
Glenn
because it's
Ladbrock,
just she's
man.
just too hot.
Ex-soldier, P0 class, a prototype. 15 years ago, he was sent to Rador on a geological survey, which ended in failure and led to his defection.
A spineless deserter nursing a grudge, then.
Skinny Heidecker.
Subsequently, Ladbrock took to the road, seeking to forge connections with others who shared his anti-Shinra sentiments.
If you mean Avalanche, they're dead and buried.
That's what
I'm afraid I do not, sir. The fall of the Republic triggered a spate of uprisings in the surrounding regions. We suspect the SRC is largely comprised of forces who were defeated during the unrest.
Well, who could blame them? They fought against the Republic in the name of freedom. But when the smoke finally cleared, they found themselves under the heel of a new oppressor. Why, I'd be more surprised if they didn't hate us.
It's like watching a children's pantomime, to be honest. You know, it's like you know those like Christmas pantomimes where the guy's like, "Where is he, kids?" And they're like, "Behind you," and he's like, "Behind me? But there's nobody there." I feel like I'm watching one of those.
Pity about Saruf. Would be good to put a face to the name.
That's the thing, like, Rufus looks like a normal person, Seng looks like a normal person, and then Palmer just looks like a different species. Oh, God.
The Ancient is en route to the temple as we speak. Pursuing her is our top priority.
Like, even Hojo looks more human than Palmer.
To the promised land. One way or another.
Regarding the speech, sir, many will interpret it as a declaration of war. And given that it was a worldwide broadcast, it would be prudent to issue a response.
I intend to make a statement. Sung, if you would.
Sir,
I'll just quickly agree. Palmer is supposed to be a bit of a joke. That's true. It's one of those things where it's difficult to, I guess, translate him into, this style of aesthetic and gameplay and cutscene and whatever. But I guess it's on them to figure out how to do it without making it feel like I'm like, without making it embarrassing to watch. And my bigger complaint with him is actually just his horrific looking face. Like, you don't need to make him look that loathsome, shall I say. Anyway, now fucking about, let's continue. Whoever designed Scarlet, though, give that man a raise. All right, that was 11 out of 10 character design. Oh god, we're still here. We're still in Nibelheim. Chat, do you see why I was reluctant to start this? Because I knew that once I started, this segment goes forever.
Definitely not on foot.
Hang on, let's not miss any of that riveting dialogue.
So, how exactly are we supposed to get back to the saucer?
With all the mountains and valleys in between, definitely not on foot. It's just way too far. Thoughts, CAIT Sith?
Hey, cat! Thoughts?
Huh? Well, you see...
Look, smoke!
Maybe someone's trying to call for Sid?
If so, let's hitch a ride.
Breaking news at this
All right, you're free. You're free. You're free to leave Nibelheim. And I think this is when you get in Sid Highwind's plane and he crashes it because he sucks at being a pilot and then can't take responsibility for his actions. That classic Sid from OG FF7. Yeah, they ruined his character here as well. So dumb. Oh god, it's just never ending. It's just a never ending set of like endless kicks in the balls, this game.